What's up, guys? How's it going? Let's get this second half, rolling really quickly. Let me remind you about the Elite Comics 11 Expo. Maybe you haven't heard about this yet. It's our first in-person comic convention, Queens, New York, March 8th and 9th, 2025. Tickets are only $11. We definitely want to see you there. A lot of great vendors, a lot of elite vendors. Gonna be a blast. Go to EliteComics11Expo.com. Check it out. Also, a big thank you to Landry Pop Auctions for being a big sponsor and being a big believer in the Elite Comics 11 Expo. Definitely want to check out what they're doing. But Gil is back. I love it when Gil is here. All right. Gonna see some awesome stuff. Oh, look at that. Claim. We will claim the board.
Hey.
How's it going? This is 8-Bit Attic. We're looking at Elite Comics 11 Expo flyers. Awesome stuff. Gil, you gonna be there?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be there. I'm going to bring tons and tons of stuff. And we're also going to have a play area. So if you bring by your kids and you want them to play around with some retro stuff, by all means, we'll have some of the old stuff there for them to play. Everything from the early 70s all the way up to the 2000s.
That's awesome. You'll be a proud parent and show your kids the type of games you grew up getting frustrated trying to beat.
How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great. Hey, so really quickly, let us know what we need to know when we're claiming from you as far as how you take payments. Are you doing any payment plans? And and then what type of payments you take, and we'll get going here.
Yeah, we do take payment plans. We're doing 40% down. We're doing 60 days. So it gives you 60 days to pay everything.
All right.
We really favor Zelle. If you could do us Zelle, that'd be wonderful. But we also take Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, friends and family. We're going to try our best to get everything shipped well before the holiday season starts. That gives us what, like 10 more days, 15 more days, something like that? 50 days. So it gives you 60.
Sorry. Yeah, so it sounds like if you claim something, make your payments quick, and Gil's going to get your stuff to you pretty quickly.
Yep. If you haven't followed us before, please hit that drop down and follow us so that way we can send you an invoice and expedite that over to you. We have tons and tons of awesome stuff tonight. Very, very simple. If you see something up, go ahead and just put the price in that we mentioned and claim it. If you want to be a risk taker, by all means, go ahead and send us a an offer. Worst case scenario, we could say, hell no, what's wrong with you? But chances are we hardly ever say that. So thanks everybody for being with us here.
I'll say it, but not when it's coming to claims or offers.
Not at all. And again, as Bill mentioned before, if you have the chance, book early, get those tickets in, get those tickets in your hands for Elite Comics 11 Expo, March 8th and March 9th. We're going to be there. It'd be nice to actually do a meet and greet and see some of the people that we've actually shared a lot of time with.
That'd be amazing. And get your tickets early. It'll help us with planning also. If you haven't bought your tickets yet, go do that. All right. So we're going to get this party rolling. Yeah, don't bring offers to a claim battle because I saw some pretty killer stuff in the preview. I saw a Toys R Us television. Woo!
Yes, we have 3 amazing CRTs. 2 of them are VCR combos, and one of them is a DVD combo. Everything was stripped apart, all the belts, all the screws, all the capacitors, everything. So it's pretty much like you just bought it brand new. And custom-made CRTs.
That is killer. All right, well, let's get going. What do you got for us first?
All right, let's get it going. So I see you there, Frank. Hello. First, we have Spider-Man on Sega Genesis. I love this because it has that 50% off Marvel Comics, which is just amazing. I mean, so you can just imagine receiving that back in like 93, 94. Black box, and this is complete. Manual looks really, really good for its time. So you got the manual, you got the game spy and everything looks really, really good. We have Spider-Man for the Sega Genesis for $45.
Nice. Love the intersection of comics and video games. There you go.
Here's one that everybody's been asking for quite some time. Here we have Gauntlet Legends for the N64. And for quite some time, people have been asking for this. We have it in this awesome plastic protector right here. It does have a little bit of shelfware right there on the sides, just a little indent. But other than that, I mean, it looks really, really sharp. And this is game, box, and manual. So game, box, and manual. Gauntlet Legends for $140.
$45 is claimed. Where's the damn remote? You got it. Where's the damn remote? Still one of the best handles out there.
Yeah,
Nice
I say
try.
right now, every time K Boogie hears it, she chuckles like a fool. Here's one that was in the preview earlier. Here we have Dr. Mario. And this is not just any Dr. Mario. This is signed by Martinet or Martinet, or I'm not sure. He is the voice
Charles
of
Martinet.
Mario.
He's the voice of Mario.
Yep. I always thought it was French, so I say Martinet, like Corbert.
Oh,
you know?
maybe.
So, and he also did his signature woohoo right there. This does come with the JSA right there. So you get the JSA and you do get your sticker. So we have this Dr. Mario signed for $140.
Nice. And he drew a little a little mustache Mario guy.
He drew his kind of idea of what Mario would look like in
Well,
his
all
world.
right. Well, I'm glad he's a better voice actor than he is artist.
He's no Miyamoto, but I mean, you know.
Fantastic. All right.
We've been asked a lot to get more of those Beats of Rage ROM hacks for the Dreamcast, so we furiously slaved our friend over night and day to make them, and he actually made them a little prettier. So here we have the Simpsons collection on the Dreamcast. This is your ROM hack Beats of Rage, and this is a nice little get-up, nice little donut there. And this comes with all of the Simpsons games, like over 40 different games back across like 10 different consoles. So,
Oh, wow.
and of course, the arcade hit. So we have the Simpsons collection here for $30.
Okay, $30. If you want the Simpsons, let us know. I'm feeling all these Beats of Rage are probably going to go pretty quickly.
They always do.
No!
Game Gear, we have the
It's
Jungle Book.
claimed. No! $30. Joker and Queen _comics. You got to it first. You could have sold a stack of them.
Well, now that I know that, I'll see what we can do about forcing him and cracking that whip to get more. We sold quite a few Game Gears recently, and people have been asking us to have Game Gear back in, so we did that. So this is the Jungle Book on the Game Gear, and this is factory sealed, so you see a nice shiny wrap there. So yeah, and if you see the cellophane there, it does have the little vent holes as well. So Jungle Book factory sealed. If you want to crack this one open yourself, $30.
Nice. All right. $30. You can pick that up for pretty inexpensive, and that's good because you'll be able to pick up a big pack of AA batteries. For the Game Gear.
Here we have two copies of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. You see the difference here is one is just a regular cart and the other one has a lenticular.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and these are in really good condition because one thing about this cart is when it was made pretty cheaply. So one drop from these, and every time you see them, they're always cracked because they crack very, very, very easily. So we have the regular one at 60 and the lenticular at 75.
Nice. All right. Zelda fans, where are you? Not sure what the shipping will be like on the TVs. I guess just actual costs. Part of it will depend on where you're at, I would imagine.
Hey, we'll split that with you. So if it's like $50, we'll charge you $25 for it, so no biggie there.
Nice. All right. So subsidized shipping on them when we see them.
Yep. Here we go. This is one, first and foremost, K Boogie was like, Gil, you have way too much shit in your in your library, a lot of stuff. You got to get rid of it. So for this holiday season, a lot of this stuff is coming from my own personal collection. So I'm sharing this stuff with you.
Here comes the good stuff.
Yeah. So here's a good one right here. Let me see if I can move this down because the light's right there. Is that better?
And the nice
That's better.
thing about the CRT TVs is you can use a light gun on them.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. Use the light gun. Here we have a Game Boy Micro, and this is in really, really good condition. This is complete in box, and when I mean complete, I mean complete. And I loved it so much that I actually bought this custom-made protector to go over it. You can imagine how rare these protectors are because, I mean, you'd have to make them specifically just for this. So yeah, for my own personal collection, a Game Boy Micro. It's been very rarely played, maybe like once or twice. So yeah, we have this for 400.
Arguably the coolest handheld that Nintendo made.
Yeah. I have to say, I really love that one.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance.
Here we have a wonderful one. Along with the Dreamcast ROM hacks, people have been going into the NES ROM hacks as well. So we found quite a few of them. So here we have Nightmare on Elm Street with the Blood Back. This is the Son of 100 Maniacs game. So if you love the Nightmare on Elm Street game on the NES, this one's fun as well. This is more like a top-down, and it's a little easier, but it's fun, and I just really love this whole little gimmick they have here. So we have Nightmare on Elm Street, Son of 100 Maniacs for $25.
That's right. I think that was the third Nightmare on Elm Street where they basically established that his mom he's literally the son of 100 maniacs in an asylum. All right, $25. Sin66 _ Joe. You got to it first. Nice grab.
I have one more of these, same price.
Oh, there was a second claim.
Yep, there you go. If they want it with the regular NES backing, we have the regular NES backing as well.
All right, so confirm, Tony 2 mil, you were second. Do you want this one? 25 also?
Let us know, Tony.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. We have a copy of Perfect Dark for the N64.
All right, so there's a gray one available, $25. All right.
Gotcha. Thanks, Tony. Perfect Dark.
Oh, wait, so Sin66 Joe will switch. So Sin66 _ Joe will switch from the red to the gray, which means Tony 2 mil can take the red. Wow. You guys are awesome. Huh.
Appreciate that. Love you guys.
You got an offer on the Zelda Lenticular for 55.
No, we can't do 55. We can do 70. We'll knock $5 off of it.
All right. Let us know.
Here we have Perfect Dark for the N64. This is factory sealed. You see right there, that nice shiny seal right there. And this is really nice. Looks really good. Almost has no shelfware at all. And you see right there, it has that wonderful, as I say, I or H seam. You can see it right there.
Nice.
Seam, which is really hard to replicate. So we have Perfect Dark factory sealed for $200.
$200 factory sealed. So that was supposed to be like a upgrade over GoldenEye as far as like a first-person shooter, I take it, right?
Correct. Yeah, it was supposed to be like an upgrade, and a lot of people really liked it. I mean, it has a really big fan base, a really big following.
Yeah.
Use that back.
Don't see that sealed very often. Most people tore into that to play it.
Yeah, for real. We definitely do have a lot of those that are torn into.
So, yeah, if you want to get it graded, I guess if you go that way, you can do that too.
It is Watson worthy. I would say that. All right. We have a fun little one here. A friend of ours does like a few little arts and crafts. We have this awesome Friday the 13th shadow box here, and this is inspired by the original game art. So if you had the game back in the day, this is exactly what the game art looked like. So it's got a little 3D, so you can just see it right there. He's in his own shadow or his own silhouette. I thought this was pretty cute. I thought it was fun. I was like, you know what? I could have one of these on my show. So we have this awesome shadow box for $40.
All right, nice. Shadow box. You had me too. You called it cute.
We also ran into a lot of Star Wars stuff. I have a lot of Star Wars people on here. Gird your loins. We have a lot of stuff to go through.
Gird your loins. All right. I'm not quite sure what that means, but
I heard of the Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
Super Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back from THQ. This is a game box and manual. and the game looks really, really good for its time. Almost no crush damage at all. I don't see
Oh, yeah.
any on it. There's a little shelf wear, but no crush damage. So we have this one for $70.
Nice. All right, pretty nice completed box. Super Empire Strikes Back, $70.
Here we have a nice one. This is The Legend of Zelda DX. And I'll tell you right now, this is probably one of my favorite games. It's like one of the first games I played outside of the
$70
NES.
is claimed.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Scotty _now_knows. You got it, Scotty.
Thank you, Mr. Schultz. Alrighty. So yeah, Legend of Zelda DX for the Game Boy Color. Remember, this will not work on the OG Game Boy. This is a Game Boy Color game. Looks pretty good. The box has a little bit of shelfware, but I mean, obviously, looks great for its time. And starting to become a very, very hard game to find. It just went from like common to uncommon about maybe a year and a half ago. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX, you have it for $170.
Well, the offer is up on the lenticular Zelda to $65.
No, we have to stick at 70 for that one. I mean, it's really, really good. It's really good condition.
All right, Southern Ollie, $5 more and you got it.
Here's a good one. If you loved your NES and you loved your Super Tecmo Bowl, I played Super Tecmo Bowl like a maniac. Even 40 years later, I still play the game. And one thing I, always wanted is for them to update the roster.
Oh, it's claimed at 70. Southern _Ollie. You got it.
Thank you. Hey, Southern, give us a follow.
Yeah. All right. Hit that drop down, give them a follow. It'll help them invoice you. They're going to get the stuff out quickly.
So yeah, like I was saying, one thing I really do love about Tecmo Super Bowl is the old school names. Bo Jackson and Joe Montana, Steve Young, Thurman Thomas. Here we have an updated roster. So here we have Tecmo Super Bowl 2024. So this roster is up to, I believe, the end of the 23 season. So if you want to play Tecmo Super Bowl with updated roster, this is the game for you. Tecmo Super Bowl, $25.
Nice. That is cool. So I wonder who, so since you don't have Barry Sanders, I wonder who the op running back is there.
I'm not sure. I wish I could say I follow football today, but unfortunately I don't have as much.
$25 is claimed. Flapjack _311 is going to take it down. Nice grab.
We have one more copy as well.
Hey, all right. So let us know if you missed out. $25.
RFA Gauntlet Legends is box, game, and manual, and it comes with the protector as well.
There you go. Protector, box, game, manual.
Yeah, we try to stay away from saying complete because if they're missing like a small little insert or a little poster
Manny
or a
or
sticker,
Reggie.
yeah, Manny or Reggie, something like that, and you send it in and it comes back qualified, it's not going to help us sleep at night. So we want to make sure that you guys know that, we're not sure. This is another one that people have been asking for some time. On the NES, we have Wampum. Probably this cover won't go today. Definitely art of its time. But yeah, this is a really good condition. I mean, there's also no raise on the label at all. I mean, it looks absolutely wonderful. And the back looks just as good as well. And there goes your punch right there. We have Wampum for $60.
Not going to make a sequel to Wampum.
Yeah.
You got a $100 offer from RFA on the gauntlet.
We'll take $120 on it.
Okay, meet you in the middle. Let us know, RFA.
All right.
$60 is claimed. Death Cult 999 takes it down.
Thank you. All right. Let's keep it going with the Star Wars. Another thing people have been asking us for to get in is a lot of the limited run games, especially games that came out back then, hard to find now. So here we have, in its awesomeness, the big box Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back on Game Boy. You see that wonderful little Game Boy stamp right there.
Nice.
And this looks like a nice little IKEA catalog. It's really freaking big. It has tons and tons of stuff inside. books, gets like Q&A, things like that. Awesome stuff that comes with the game as well. And yeah, these things are starting to become uncommon because again, limited run only made a limited run. So we have the Star Wars for $90.
You happen to have a loose Gauntlet Legends? RFA's just looking to play it, actually.
Loose Gauntlet Legends. Yeah, here.
Right.
Here we go. We have a loose Gauntlet Legends. I understand why he wants to play. It's one of my favorite games. I love the co-op four-player in this, and it was like one of the first roguelikes because once you get far in the game and you screw up or mess up and you got to start all over, you can do it with the new character that you unlock. So, Gauntlet Legends, just cart, $45.
All right. $90 is claimed. And that's going to go to wireless _ Henry. You got it. 45 is also claimed.
Do a barrel roll.
RFA 2094.
What's going on? What's so funny?
Oh, he was trying to guess the price. He wrote 40 and then wrote 45.
We have one more of these, but this is a different game. Here we have just the original Star Wars.
Oh, nice.
So they made the 3 games. They had Star Wars, they had The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. So here we have Star Wars for the Game Boy, and this is for the OG Game Boy. Again, factory sealed. Love the fact that they put those little vent holes in there. It just makes you think of the nostalgia of the old games. But yeah, Limited Run made these limited as well. And we have Star Wars, just the original Star Wars for the Game Boy. Limited Run for $90.
All right, $90. Lukey, that didn't work.
If anybody wants to make an offer,
Now
let
people are
us know.
trying to guess. All right, 90 is claimed. Ken collects W _.
Thank you, Ken.
Ken collects SW _. You got it.
We're just taking guesses. That's wonderful. Sorry about my voice being a little hoarse. Unfortunately, we have become those people that have succumbed to the season, and yeah, getting better. Here's
Well,
a
glad
really
you're getting
good one.
better.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we have a modified Dreamcast, and this has been done by one of our local artists here. And this is the Sonic with the gold rings gold, and the whole thing has pretty much been done. So I mean, everything's been done from top to bottom. Everything's been changed out, belts and things like that. It has this nice little speckle of gold dust all over it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's everywhere. But this is a Dreamcast with the Sonic emblem. Nice little modification to the shell here.
And the
We have this one
speckling
for-
on that? That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, see it? Yep. We have this one for $250.
All right, nice. $250. And you got a couple offers here. It might be a little far off if this is the Zelda. 50 for the Zelda MM.
We could do 55 on that one. Give us 55.
Okay, 55. Oh my gosh. The Sonic is claimed.
We got that one.
Wow. What a twist. All right. So Elite Comics 11 is claiming it for $250, but wants you to send it to Grail Keeper's Keys.
Nice.
Wow. Happy
Of course, yeah.
holidays to you.
We'll send it to Pat. Thank you so much for that one. We really do appreciate it.
You get an offer on G for 110.
Give us 20. We'll knock $20 off for you.
All right, V-Squeeze, you're almost there. 120, got it. And
Here's
then
a pretty fun one.
55, you said you'd do on the
Zelda.
the Zelda, right?
Majora's Mask.
Okay, get that to Caleb Harris. Yeah,
All right. All righty.
That's a great, awesome
Is Pat with us
system.
tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Uh, hello, Pat. Um, first and foremost, thanks everybody for being with us for the holiday season, man. We really do appreciate you guys jumping on with us. This is probably one of my favorites of all time because this is the first box art that ever scared me when I was a kid. I remember going into a game store. It was a very local game store. This is a Commodore C64 or 128, factory sealed, Nightmare on Elm Street. And the
Wow.
part that scared me about this was the back.
Oh, wow.
Look at those graphics.
Wow. Commodore 64 had it going on. Look at that.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, these graphics are insane. And just to find one of these, I mean, this is like older than some like gaming consoles. So we have a factory sealed Nightmare on Elm Street for 175.
Wow. Factory sealed 175 Commodore 64.
This is one
Still
that
have
I've been asking for.
Still has the original price tag on there, which I know
It does.
Gil,
Yeah, you know me, man. I love my price tags. This is from Sears Robux. That's when they called it Sears Robux.
nice. Now they call it Sears No Bucks.
For real, man. You kind of feel bad for those big guys, right? And you kind of really don't.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's keep it moving. Is that light in the way?
We're doing all right. I mean, you get a little bit of a glare on the Nightmare on Elm Street, but everything else is pretty visible.
All right, let me know.
Oh,
here we have
Russ, you shouldn't be shocked by that. All right.
Here we have Decap Attack for the Sega Genesis. This game was fun. Someone recommended it to me, and you're a body and you throw your head as your weapon. Pretty fun, you know, not bad at all. I think Rystar kind of like took the game from and did the same thing. But yeah, really good game, and this is complete in box. Manual looks really, really good. The game looks awesome as well. Yeah, you'll have a lot of fun with this. This is a platformer adventure game, and we got this one for 45.
All right, 45. Yeah, that body does kind of look like Gossamer.
It does, doesn't it? Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Your recommendation, I did put some playtime in on Jurassic Park for the Genesis.
Did I tell you?
Yeah, it's good. But it's challenging for sure.
It definitely is, but it has tons of different ways to actually play the game.
But yeah, the game mechanics are great. I was surprised.
Here we have our first mod of the night. Here is a Game Boy Color Mimikyu. So that right there is the Mimikyu Pokemon, trying to be like Pikachu, but his neck always snaps for some reason. I love Ghost Pokemon, and this just looks absolutely wonderful. Has this kind of like lavender backing, as well as we changed the Game Boy font for a nice little purple. So yeah, game works wonderful. High def screen, IPS screen. I think this is a V4, and we have this one for 225.
Is that the screen where you can like change the brightness by tapping on things and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff?
You just tap the top. Yeah, and you change the screen color.
Nice. And how much was that again?
225.
225.
All right. Let's go for our next Beats of Rage. Here we have the Resident Evil Ultimate Collection. And this is the Resident Evil games across so many different platforms. So yeah, you have Biohazard, you have Gaiden, which came on the Game Boy Color, you have a Prototype, and you have Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, Beats of Rage. So if you want to play Streets of Rage with Resident Evil and zombies. And of course, it has the original Sweet Home, which came out in Japan, which was the inspiration for Resident Evil. We just didn't get that over here. And it looks absolutely wonderful. They did a really good job on this one. Resident Evil Ultimate Collection, we have this one for $25.
Wow. All right. 25.
I'll take some of these down.
I don't know what's up there for 30, Death Cult. 25 is done. Death Cult 9999. 999. No, 3 nines. You got it. $25.
Well, while we're at it, let's just get rid of all of our beats of rage. Here we go. We have Marvel versus Capcom Metal Remix. We've had this conversation 1,000 times before. That's the reason why Bill is smiling right now. If you like to listen to the original soundtrack, here we have tons and tons of metal songs to overplay some of that horribleness that was this game soundtrack. So it's pretty much just a metal remix, same game. Looks really, really good. Yeah, definitely want to listen to this one at a high volume. Marvel vs. Capcom Metal Remix 2, we have this one for $30. You just like to see me just writhe.
You will not find that song on there. All right, $30.
Barrel roll.
Okay. Flash Fanatic 1981. You got it first. And you got an offer on the Pokemon Game Boy for $175.
Give us 200. We'll take 200 on it.
All right. Terry Melton, come up $25. You got a sweet system. Let us know.
Here we have Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes for the GameCube. This game is starting to climb up there as a collector's item because this game usually gets some crazy disc rot. So what disc rot was back in the day, again, I don't know why Nintendo does this. They chose a very, very peculiar coloring for their discs. And after years and years, they start to go. So everything wears. It really, really wears badly. And this has almost no disc rot in it at all. Manual looks good. The back looks wonderful. We have this one for $100.
Yeah, I recently heard about that. So that happens with a number of GameCube games or just some of them?
A number of GameCube games. It depends on whether they were made, or they're made in Mexico or Japan. Exactly what paints they used, the process they used. But yeah, some games get some crazy disc rot in them. So even if you took perfect care of it and it was in the best humidity or humidity-free environment, that it just happens.
Can you show us the head throwing game for $45 again?
Decap Attack for the Sega Genesis Wire Box. This is Box, Game, and Manny.
There you go, Sin 66. Does that affect the playability on the GameCube?
Not at all.
If
the game has disc rot, it's just the top part where you see the paint. But the game underneath, the disc itself, very, very, very rarely ever gets destroyed.
There you go.
Man, I'm not sure about you, but this one was fun for me. Here's Journey Escape for the Atari 2600 and the Sears Telegames Video Arcade. Have you ever wanted to play a game where you could play as Journey, trying to make sure that, you get everything you wanted, that's the way you need it? Or, I don't know, one of those songs. But yeah, you're at a rock concert.
You're about the rock band Journey.
The rock band Journey, yes. And you get to play as all the members, get to run around like Perry and do your thing. This is complete in box. This is 45 years old and looks really good. Just a little shelfware, but not bad for its time. Journey Escapes, $45. Here's a good one. People have been asking for this one for a while. Here is Seaman. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Seaman was the creepiest, weirdest game.
Yes. And this was a voice game, and it came with the little microphone to play it. We actually encountered this one in the wild, factory sealed. What? This is a factory sealed Seaman. And
so the microphone's in there?
Yes, microphone, everything is in here. I mean, this has not been opened. It has a little bit of wear right there. And that's pretty much it. I mean, right there as well. But, I mean, that's just...
Seaman lives in an aquarium, in your screen, and you talk to him, and I don't know. It's just very weird.
Yep. If you really want some Seaman, we got this one factory sealed for $325.
All right. $325.
All right. right, let's make some offers and we're gonna start taking some of these down. We made it a little bit smaller so that we'd be just a little bit more intimate. Let's take a few of these down. We got Gauntlet Legends. Gauntlet Legends, let's do 120 it right now. Jungle Book, let's do 20 bucks on it. Legend of Zelda, let's do 150. And yeah, let's keep it going.
All right, so you heard the prices drop. Let us know if you're pulling anything off the board. Just show it to us as it goes.
Yep, of course. We have Gauntlet Legends with the box game and Manny for 140, now down to 120.
All right, they're trying you again at 175 on that Game Boy.
Yeah, no, we can't. We have a lot of parts and time into that one. We could do 200 on that one.
All right, Terry.
Legend of Zelda DX. We'll do 150 on that one. And if you guys want the signed Dr. Mario with the JSA on this, we'll do this one for 120 as well.
All right, so Flash Fanatic wants to take his claim and pass it to Scotty _now_knows.
Which one was that one?
It was one of the Beats of Rage, I think.
Was it the Metal remix? Was it the Simpsons? Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was the Zelda game again?
That is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. So this is for the Game Boy Color. And this is Game Box and Manny.
Nice. And the price again?
170. We're bringing it down to 150.
All right. 170, and you're bringing it down to what?
150.
All right. So yeah, sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Here's a wonderful piece of gaming memorabilia. Here we have, and people have been asking us for this for almost an entire year. Here we have the Power Glove. So we have the Power Glove here, and this comes with the peripherals for a TV.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, it looks really, really cool. Just take it.
One of the coolest looking game accessories ever.
Yeah. There we go. Just wrap that around. Feel like a real man, man. I could feel like I could fight an old grandma right now.
Heck,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. So this was actually kind of popularized by two movies. One, The Wizard, with Fred Savage, and the other one is Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's Dead, The New Nightmare. I think that's what it was called, where he plays with the Power Glove to kill a kid. So we have the Power Glove here. I know, right? That's how do you describe that, right? Power Glove here, in really good condition, and it still works with the TV.
Does it smell like old pan sweat?
It smells, you know what? It smells brand new. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it still smells brand new. It smells like a brand new car.
Wow.
I took a whiff of it, a 3-second whiff. So yeah, the Power Glove with the peripherals to put around your CRT TV, we have for 150.
Oh yeah, 8-Bit Christmas. That was a more recent movie that had the Power Glove in it.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Doogie Howser MD, right?
It was something like that. Yeah, was he in that? Did you say it was
was.
$150?
I did.
Well, now you're playing with power. Angry Mix stuff takes it down. Nice grab. So we did have an offer on the. I thought I missed an offer here. Let's see here. I was 75 for the Metal Gear.
75 for Metal Gear. And we have it at 100. Give us 85 and it's yours.
Okay, 85 gets it done. Let us know, Nando.
Let's do some consoles right now. You want to do some consoles, guys?
Oh,
let's do some consoles.
Yeah. Or maybe one of those TVs. 85, they will take it. Nando Avil takes the Metal Gear.
I'm calling him Nando Calrissian. So
Coolest
here,
guy in the galaxy.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. RFA, you did ask this. Can you play Game Boy Color games on the Game Boy Advance?
Yes, you can. Just got to make sure that the potentiometer is turned up a little bit. We've had situations where some Pokemon games just were not playing, but yeah, we could definitely make sure that the games we do sell you will work. But yes, you can play Game Boy Color games on the Game Boy Advance.
Okay. So I think that's an ask about that. Well, I don't know what it's asked about. But there you go, RFA.
Here we have this awesome, clear, 90s inspired Super Nintendo. I love this one because we put some lights in it to make it nice and prettier. So
Oh, look at
nice
that.
little 90s inspired. Put some stickers in there to make it look all pretty and stuff like that. And we are tossing in this EverDrive. So this EverDrive will play every Super Nintendo game from China, Japan, and the US. So the games that you wish you could
Wow.
play, you didn't play, you want to play. Here you have every game on one cart and this awesome, again, 90s inspired Super Nintendo. We have this for $250. If you just
Wow.
want the Super Cart itself, we have a Super Cart for $50.
Yeah, the EverDrive definitely adds some value to that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas, you
And they're all
just got to be that guy, huh? You're not a big Journey fan, huh? He's asking if you have any Foreigner or REO Speedwagon games.
I wish, man. I'm a big Ariel fan, and I'm cold as ice sometimes. I'm willing to sacrifice for my love.
$50 is claims. What did we see for 50? Oh, one of the
Was that-
EverDrives.
Just one of the EverDrives? Yeah, gotcha.
Grail _keepers _keys.
Well, you know, if you want to take the midnight train going anywhere.
And you have an offer when you're ready.
Go ahead. Let's see what the offer is.
So would
Tickling my nipples.
you do $250 on the Zelda and the box Gauntlet Legends, and RFA would put the loose Gauntlet Legends back.
$250 on the Zelda. That's $150. That's $295. You know what? RFA's been good to us, and it is the holiday season. Yeah, let's do it for him. Why not?
All right. Well then. Yes. RFA 2094, and then so that'll mean putting back the other Gauntlet Legends, the loose one he claimed.
Yeah, he's taking it.
So if you want to put that back on screen for people.
Yes, we will.
So Jake Creamer 29, give 8-Bit Addict a follow. You can hit this little drop down and follow them, or I pinned their address down below. Send them a DM. Open up that line of communication. They'll be reaching out the next day or two to take payments, and they'll ship you your stuff. It's all backed by Elite Comics 11, Elite Collectibles 11.
Yeah.
You're in
Yeah,
good
we're not
hands with
shy about
Gil.
harassing you.
Huh?
So yeah, we're not shy about harassing you. Here's a good one, and this one's near and dear to our heart, and hopefully this goes to a really good home. Here we have a Smoke Clear GameCube. So Smoke Clear GameCube. So the shell's been modified, so you can see it right through it. Looks all pretty. Comes with a memory card. Comes with a Smoke Clear.
Smoke clear, so that means it's like from a smoke-free home or something?
Sure. But no, it's like that black kind of clear see-through.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. But the good
I
thing about this one is
That'd be
this
a nice
one
guy.
was custom made, and you can have us near and dear with you to your hearts, because this is an 8-matic custom made.
Oh, look at that! Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, this comes with the matching controller and all the fixings to hook up. So yeah, we have this custom one for $220.
Wow. All right, $220. If you want to get official 8-Bit Addict gaming swag, how cool is that?
Everybody's been asking us for these Super Nintendo Juniors. We have 2 tonight, and we modified them so they play any game from any region. So the thing about the Super Nintendo was if it was from the US and you try to play a Japanese game on it or a PAL game, it wouldn't work. Only because they had some structural differences on them. which stopped them. But we got rid of those structural differences, and these do play Japanese PAL and SNES games. So we have these region free modded Super Nintendo Juniors for $90 tonight. $90. We
Oh,
have two of
that's
them.
cool.
They come with one OEM controller and all the fixins to load you guys
Look
up.
how small it is.
Very teeny.
Do you have any Sega Saturns tonight?
Sega Saturn. Yeah, we have one boxed Sega Saturn, and we had it for $250, but we're selling it tonight only for $200.
Okay, well, let us know, Southern Ollie, if you want us to put that on screen, if that sounds good for $200. If you want to just claim it, you can. It's boxed, you said, right?
Yes, it's pretty much in box, and
Wow.
it's like if you open it for the first time yourself. I mean, everything's in there, even the baggies that came with the system themselves, and it comes with a free copy of Virtua Fighters.
Nice.
Here's
Any boxed NES games? Maybe.
yeah, we have a few of them tonight for you. I have a treat for you guys here.
You also have
this-
an offer real quick on the SNES Junior. If you're feeling like $80, that offer came in on it.
Who's that offer from?
That's from Scotty_now_knows.
Yeah, we'll drop it down for you guys. Yeah, we'll do $80.
Wow. Scotty_now_knows. $80. Did you say you had a second one also?
Yes.
All right, well, it's claimed also. Grail_keepers_keys. And as far as the Saturn goes, I guess they're concerned that are there any drive issues? Apparently, there's a fail rate on the Saturn drives.
There is a fail rate on those drives. It's really bad. But we are pretty OCD here. Yeah, when we get a lot of those systems that have those issues, we tend to change out a few of the main capacitors and the belts and the laser. And we don't charge for that either. I mean, just those parts alone is like almost $100. So yeah, we stand by it. We guarantee it. And if you get it, it doesn't work, send it back to us, scream at us, and we'll give you a full refund.
Yeah, Southern Ollie, you're in good hands. I mean, yeah.
But yeah,
So $200.
I'll show it to you.
Let us know. I mean, if you're gonna buy from anybody who's gonna make it primo and stand behind what they're selling, you're at this right spot. Did you have any more Evermore Super NES?
Evermore? Oh, the EverDrives?
The EverDrive, that's it.
Yeah, if we want to part ways with the 90s style SNES, yeah, I'll just sell it by itself.
All right.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
MJ Comics TX_ will take it. Speaking of taking it, you want 180 for the Saturn?
No, we're already dropping it $50. We're at the stick at 200.
All right, 200 gets it done. 20 more bucks, Southern Ollie.
Is it also 50?
Well, yeah. All right, here's a really wonderful treat from the Far East. Here we have Nintendo as a company hardly ever kind of licensed their stuff out when it came to consoles. But when they did, there was only two companies that they did, Philips and Sharp. So here is one.
Oh, wow. Pilot_Frenchie is going to bridge the gap to the 20 bucks to make the Saturn go. So 180 Southern_Ollie and 20 bucks Pilot_Frenchie. Very awesome, Pilot Frenchie. Enjoy, Southern Ollie.
I appreciate that. And this is what we're going to do for everybody tonight. How about this? We're going to do free shipping on everything.
What?
Everything. Whether you bought one game or you bought tons of games and 5 TVs, we're doing free shipping on everything. Why not? You know what? It's the holiday season. Everything ships for free. We're gonna eat all the shipping, all of it.
That is awesome. All right, shipping is free tonight.
And yeah, I'm just inspired by Frenchie. So yeah, let's do it. Free shipping for everybody on everything.
Wow. His heart
So
grew
let's-
5 sizes right on camera.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of hard penises out there.
No,
All right, team.
what heart. No, that's not what I said.
Hard cider, you said?
Heart. I was doing a Grinch reference here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about. All right. Same difference. Whatever. Here we have Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back for the NES. This is a limited run as well. This is limited run number 3. This is the third one they ever made. This is when they first started back in 1903. Don't quote me on that. But this one is, if you guys know about collecting toys and stuff like that, I mean, the seal on this is tits. There's no punch right there. And I mean, everything in the back looks wonderful. This is Limited Run's third release, and we have this one for $65. Oh no. Imagine me destroying that after I just said all that, right?
All right, they'll take the Game Boy at $200.
Do a barrel roll.
Free shipping. Seal the deal. Terry Melton 50/50 is going to take it down. And then 65 is claimed. Wireless _ Henry is going to take that one. RFA, all shipping is free tonight. Gil, something grew 5 sizes tonight, and Gil's offering free shipping on everything.
You know it. All right. Let us just take you guys for a second because we have these here and we want to show you. Here we have the CRTs.
Oh,
First and
yeah,
foremost-
there's a lot of interest in these.
Yeah. We have the I Don't Want to Grow Up CRT, which is a wonderful blue and red Toys R Us inspired CRT. This comes with a DVD drive. Again, the belts and everything inside were cleaned. I mean, this thing is squeaky clean. Buttons and everything were inspired to look like you bought it from Toys R Us. And it does come with a remote. So we have this one for $350. Next.
Wow.
We have this Super Mario 3 inspired CRT. And this one comes with a VCR drive. And these still smell nice and fresh and brand new. This one is inspired by Super Mario 3, has the navy blue and the yellow. And we have this one for $400. And probably one of my personal favorites is the 1972 Atari inspired orange and black. They even put, look at that, black and orange on the inside of the vents, as well as the wonderful wood graining right here on the VCR drive. And the
Nice.
VCR's drive worked perfectly. All the belts and the drives were replaced.
And did
Everything was
they
made
have
from
the RCA plugs on the back?
They have the RCA plugs on the front. So you can
Even better.
Yep. So you can actually just plug and play, plug and go.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
that's
have-
the yellow, white, and red.
$350, $400, $400. And again, we will cover the shipping for these big bitches.
Wow.
And we'll make sure that they actually shipped in a wonderful factory. Everything's just, in good condition.
Nice. As VCRs, you can pop in your vintage copy of Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times original. I'm not sure I know that one.
What?
No, I'm messing with you, man. I don't know. I just almost gave him
Oh, you're killing me here. All right, what were the prices on them?
Toys R Us was $350 and then $400 for the other ones.
RFA, which one are you offering? Which one are you offering or claiming at 400? So yeah, they're being claimed as we speak. RFA, you wrote 400. I don't know what you were. Which one? The Super Mario. Okay. And that was a snipe. With the free shipping, that was just too good to pass up. RFA 2094 is taking the Mario.
Uh,
And then let's see here. 350 is claimed as well.
Yeah, that is the Toys R Us.
Yeah, that's the Toys R Us one, and that's going to go to Werewolf _ collectibles. And shipping is free on all of these. And the Atari is claimed as well. Fantastic. Tony 2 mil taking the Atari.
Wonderful. Wow. Thanks so much for that, guys. And again, we pride ourselves on shipping with care, so we'll make sure that everything's double bubbled and sent to you properly.
All right.
He said, "Can these be
Any
shipped
more
without
Super
breaking?"
Nintendo Juniors?
SNES Juniors. I have to check. I think we might have one more.
Yeah, RFA sounds like they're gonna ship them really securely. These TVs. I don't think you're gonna. Yeah, these things will be like a tank. And
Are we all caught up?
Details on B, and then we're caught up. The Jason
is a Jason handmade shadow box for the original box art on the NES. So if you see Jason right there, he's kind of like in the background as well as he's in his own silhouette. So this is pretty much just a nice little hanger. Just put that on your wall in your man cave or something like that. We have this one at $40. Really good work, really good attention to detail on that.
Star Wars Return of the Jedi completed box for the Super Nintendo, maybe?
Yeah, sure, why not? Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Wow.
This has the game, the manual, and the box. Again, we're not sure if it's super complete 100% CIB because, again, we're not sure if they're missing an insert or something like that. But it does have the original tray, original manual, original game, and original box. Comes with the protector itself. And there's almost no crush on this at all. I don't think there's almost any shelfware. Whoever got this one did a really good job of
Nice.
keeping it sexy. $80.
And did you say you had another Super NES Junior and $80 buys it?
What happened?
You had another Super Nintendo Junior for $80, right?
We're gonna look and see if we have another
All right,
one.
Mac
I don't want to.
Runner. They're gonna look. If you want to put down Mac Runner Forever as a backup, if you do run across one, and then $80 is claimed. Chad period Rowley got to the Return of the Jedi. You got it.
Good news. We
Yeah,
do
Mega Man
have
4 or 5 for the
a
NES.
third and last one.
Hey, there you go. Mac Runner Forever. You got it. $80.
Why are we sitting at 3 of those? I don't know. Here's a wonderful one. We have this here, which is a wonderful little GameCube, and it's inspired by R2D2, or is he Spanish? Arturito? Is that how you say it?
It sounds right.
So it was custom painted, and yeah, it had these awesome decals on it. So this does come with 2 matching controllers. So 2 white controllers with decals on them as well. And we have this one for $150.
Nice. R2 Daytoa. Arturito.
He was Spanish, wasn't he? Yeah, Arturito. Here we have, and someone's been asking for this for a while, a Game Gear in all of its glory. This has not been modified at all. It just wasn't played that much, so the screen still comes on and works perfectly. Obviously, you just adjust the bar over here. And
Nice.
Yeah. Low sound on it, as all these always had low sound. And
that red light. I know that red light well.
Yeah, that means that the 6 batteries I put in are starting to go. So But yeah, we have the Game Gear here. We have it for 120. 120 for
The Game Gear was a great handheld system for sure. I got a lot of mileage out of my Game Gear.
We replaced the front plate because it was scratched as shit. So we took off the front plate and put a brand new one on.
Do you happen to have any what's being asked for fun Wii games or any Nintendo Switches?
No, we don't have any Wii. Switch, I do have.
And you said the Game Gear has sound?
It does have sound. It's just very low. The thing about those is, after a long period of time, it just starts to go. So you can still hear it. Sounds good, but it's not the greatest.
Yeah.
Definitely want to use your headphone jack, which they had. So
I don't remember the additional speakers, but I definitely had the external battery for that. That was a must-have item.
You definitely gonna want to have that. We do have an OLED switch, brand new in box. If you want that, we have that one for 300 tonight. Again, brand new. Never been played, never been opened.
How about 125 for R2-D2?
Sure. Let's, whatever. Let's do it.
All right, Grail_keepers_keys. Gonna take that down. You got it. Did the Super Nintendo Junior come with a game?
The Super Nintendo Juniors? No. Those always came with a box that looked like they came with a game, but they never did.
Okay.
And this is what the controllers look like for the R2-D2. Two of these.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Let's keep it going. Oh, here's a nice one. Here's our friend Rob the Robot. This came with the first initial inspiration of the Nintendo back in the day with the Rob. This is hard to find now because this was broken and broken and broken. Has a little bit of yellowing here, but I mean, Rob does look good for his age. He's old.
And how else are you gonna play Gyromite?
Exactly. This is not in working condition. This is more like something to keep around for your man cave.
Okay, so
And
it's a
again,
display
these are
piece.
a display piece. These are becoming very freaking hard to find. But yeah, we have this Rob the Robot for 125, and it comes with the manual that showed you how to use Rob the Robot. Yeah, for 145, we're doing 125.
125. Pay
I
no
misspoke,
attention.
but it's yours. Yeah.
And how much was the Game Gear?
120.
120. Price didn't make up there on it, so somebody asked.
Let's put up some games now. Oh, we forgot to show this one earlier. So yeah, like I said, our friends in the Far East, they had the chance to have Nintendo have consoles made from Philips, and the other one was from Sharp. And they had their own they had their own Famicom as well as their disk system. So Sharp took it upon themselves to create a dual. This is a twin Famicom. So this is from Sharp. This is a Famicom, otherwise known in the U.S. as a Nintendo.
Wow.
And this takes Famicom carts, and it takes Famicom discs as well. And this is in working condition. It looks really, really
This
pretty.
is a Philips?
This is Sharp.
Sharp. All right.
Yeah.
Wow. So it does discs and the carts.
It does, the Famicom discs and the Famicom carts. And we'll toss in like 5 or 6 games with this, so that way you can actually play it. One thing about this is, remember that they used 110 out there instead of the 220 we used. So you probably want to buy yourself like a step down converter. Easy to find like on Amazon or eBay or something like that. But yeah, we got this in working order, new drive, new belts. Definitely like the remotes to make sure that they're working, because you never know. From what I'm hearing, sometimes the remotes kind of go themselves. So we have this one for 200.
Wow. That is cool. You do have an offer on the Rob. 75?
Give us 100. We'll take 100 on Rob.
All right, Karma. 25 more bucks and you're there.
Put up some games. Probably one of my favorite games of all time on the NES. Here we have Maniac Mansion.
Yeah.
This is box game and manual. It's in really, really good condition. Almost no crush on this at all. Um, I love this game. Amazing point and click. Sucker for point and clicks back in
So
the day.
I
And
I booted that up the other day, and I can't remember how to like I can't remember the puzzles. So
no,
I was stuck trying to get in the door.
gotcha. Um, Definitely want to look those up, man. I mean, this is an awesome game, and it's like one of the first games where it had like 5 or 6 or 7 or 20 different story endings. So there are way too many ways to actually beat this game. Maniac Mansion we have for 125.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was really cool. Yeah, I just have to figure out how to get in the mansion.
Look under the mat.
I thought I did. Ugh. All right.
Yeah, sometimes they'll say pull mat or open mat or something like that. So
Yeah, I tried pull mat and it wouldn't work. So
here we have The Legend of Zelda. This is game, box, and manual. It is in
nice.
pretty good condition. I would say out of 10, this is maybe a 7. Almost no crush. Has a little bit of shelf wear. Comes with a protector, and this is the gold version. Again, with the gold version, I mean, just a little bit of sliding here and there, and you start to have that gold go on you. But it looks pretty good for its time. We have this one for 160.
That's nice. So you get the game in the box, and what else is in there?
Manual. The game, the manual, the styrofoam, and the dust cover.
Oh, nice. All right. Nice. And makes for a nice display piece. I think I have
Here's
one
a fun one.
behind me here. Yeah, see? Nice display
There you
piece
go.
there.
Here we have Rampage for the Atari Lynx, and this is sealed. Seal is starting to become, a little worse for the weary right there. But yeah, $80 gets you the game, and it's factory sealed. You want to crack this one open for your Atari Lynx? Be the first one to do so.
Nice. So what'd you think of the Lynx as a handheld?
I like the second rendition. It was smaller, more form-fitting. The first one was very long, and it gave you a lot of arm fatigue. So I'm glad they came out with a second one. Here we have Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. Literally, that's what it is. It is a dude flinging boogers at people. Genesis went a whole different way than Super Nintendo. But yeah, this game is starting to become very uncommon to find. It really, really starting to become uncommon. And this does come with the map, and it does come with the Reggie. I think someone was so grossed out by this, they probably never even played it because, I mean, look at that. I mean, it is in beautiful condition. I mean, it really is. And the game is in wonderful condition as well. No lifting on the box art, the game itself.
Nice.
So yeah, this is starting to become very uncommon to find. Boogerman, I want to say complete, $70.
Nice. That would have played well with the Nickelodeon crowd back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. F-Zero for the Super Nintendo. This one does have the original hang tab, as you can see right there. Why? It's because it's factory sealed. So yeah, factory sealed. This is what I very rarely say. This is WATA worthy. So if you want to do WATA CGC, this is definitely grading worthy right here. Looks really, really good. The seals are really nice and tight. The vent holes are really good. It looks really good for its time. You can just see like the vent holes right there. Really good. We have F-Zero factory sealed for $200.
Wow. F-Zero, really iconic game.
We showed this one the other day and everybody lost their goddamn minds. Here we have NBA Jams TE 2022. So this is an updated roster from 93, 25, 30 years later to 2022. So yeah, if you want to play with any of your teams from the last, from 2022 and on, this has some awesome, awesome teams in it. So yeah,
Nice.
This is updated. Looks really, really good. Plays very, very well. And this is one of those ROM hack beats of rage. We have this one for $30.
All right, 2022. That means it doesn't have Bronny on the Lakers. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, or the tall dude and what's his name?
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
$30 is claimed. Not shocking. EA Sports. It's in the game. Give that to Grail _keepers _keys. Flash Fanatic, you were second. Pilot, you were third. Okay. If you see anything up on the board you want to make an offer on, you want more information about, let us know. All shipping is free tonight.
Here's a fun one. Here we have the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. So this is Marvel vs. Capcom. This is ROM Hack Beats of Rage. This is the original Marvel vs. Capcom and the original Marvel vs. Capcom 2, as well as the Japanese versions. So if you want to play these for the Japanese, the PAL, or the US region, this gives you all 6 games. So Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 for Japan, PAL, and the US. What are the differences? I don't know. But it does look pretty. Really love these new ROM hacks. I mean, they look wonderful. We have this one for 30 as well.
Oh, wow. Grail Keeper's Keys. I like that sentiment. So it was Pilot Frenchie who kicked off the whole free shipping thing with you, Gil. So he wants to pass along the claim on the Beats of Rage that he just made to Pilot _Frenchie.
Nice, okay.
And we just saw something else for 30, right?
Yeah.
Claimed, and it's going to go to Scotty _now _knows. You got it, Scotty. Maybe the Japanese Marvel vs. Capcom 2 doesn't have that annoying song. What song
Maybe
would
it
that
does.
be, Ollie? Is it this one?
Who picked up that last one?
Scotty _now _knows.
30. All right, let's keep it going. We have 2 more here. Here
How
we
about
have
45 on the Booger game?
No, we can't do 45 in the Booger game.
How much is it?
70. We'll do 65 on it.
All right. Shipping's free, but we're not going to do. Yeah, he's not doing half price on stuff. But thanks for the offer. You said how much again?
For
What was the counter?
Booger name, 65.
65. All right. Sorry, you were trying to tell us about Metal Slug here?
Yeah. Here we have Metal Slug. Ollie's been getting into this like crazy. He's been trying to buy the originals for all the consoles. I think he's going for the Neo Geo. But we have Metal Slug here, and this is Metal Slug of the Rebel Army and the retake Metal Slug. So this is 2 of the original Metal Slugs for the Neo Geo. So these games are hard to play because, one, you had to own a Neo Geo, which is like, at the time, like $1,500, $200.
Yeah, I mean, it was as much
$2,000.
as it was expensive, but apparently it was like as powerful.
Games were like $700-$800 each. So
but it was powerful as like actually an arcade game, wasn't it? Like
yeah,
it was like basically playing the arcade game
board. Yeah, so it was a JAMA board that played all the arcade games. But yeah, Metal Slug, 1 and 2 pretty much from the Neo Geo. We have this one for 25.
Wow. Well, it used to be $800. Now it's 25. Times are tough for the Neo Geo now.
Here's our last Beats of Rage ROM hack we have here.
All right, 25 is done.
Barrel roll.
Tony 2 Mill's gonna take it. You got it.
And the last one we had is the Capcom Fighting Collection, which is ironic because they just released this for like $60 on the Switch and a few other consoles as well. But yeah, this comes with Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighters 2, the Hyper Fighting, Puzzle Fighters, Third Strike, Capcom versus SNK, and Akaruga, I believe it's called. So yeah, tons and tons of game. A lot of shit on this one. We have this one for $25.
Okay.
If you need a Dreamcast to play it on, here we have a new open box Dreamcast. So this was just open to make sure it's pretty and new. And boy, is it. I mean, it is in really, really really good condition. It has the styrofoam, the corrugated box in there. The serial numbers match. The box looks really good for its time too. I think as a dope, I was the first one to open this up, or else it would have been factory sealed, but I just had to make sure. So we have a new open box Dreamcast for $300.
Wow. All right, minty Dreamcast, $300. Dreamcast is one of the better consoles. I think maybe the best console that Sega made.
I would say I really loved my Dreamcast. It just killed me that they struggled for 4 years and then they canceled it. Here we have a Game Boy Advance SP. This is a Mew Body Edition. If you know Mew, Mew is the living embodiment of every single Pokemon. Pretty much the strongest Pokemon next to Arceus. And this does have an updated screen. Boing. So yeah, looks pretty good. Plays pretty well. And I love this whole hot pink thing got going on there. Pink is for men too. So wonderful Mew edition Game Boy Advance SP. And we have this one for $210.
Wow. All right, $210 takes it down on that. Any loose PlayStation 4 controllers, maybe?
No, we don't have any of those tonight.
Okay.
Let's do 20 on Jungle Book. 20.
Okay. Game Gear, I think you said that was sealed, wasn't it?
Game Gear? Yes, sealed.
Yeah, the Jungle Book is sealed, and he's doing $20 on it.
We'll do 40 on Gauntlet Legends. Awesome ass game. All right. Decap Attack. Let's do 40 on it. Remember, you're getting free shipping too. Free shipping.
Yes. Everything tonight. Free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So if that helps you close the deal on something or helps you decide to pick something up, it's a pretty big value add.
Friday 13th box art. We have this one for 40. We'll do $30. $30. Not
40 on the decal. Decal.
I'm not sure.
Decap. All right.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
So decapitation guy. $40.
I thought he was waiting for that. Is that Joe?
Sin66 _ Joe.
Joe loves his Sega games, man. All righty. Let's keep it going. Nightmare on Elm Street for $175. This is a wonderful collector's piece. We'll do $150 right now. $150 factory sealed. Freddie says he loves you. And the 8-bit Addict inspired
now, Nancy.
N64. We had it at $150. We'll do $140 right now.
All right, $140 for the smoke color 8-bit Addict swag game.
There's only one of those around.
You'll be the
factory sealed
only
Seaman.
person.
We'll give you Seaman for $300.
I really feel like you should say that differently.
I want to give you Seaman for $300. I don't know what you want me to say.
Seaman.
I agree.
There was a big storm around here. I was saying there was a big storm around here earlier, man, and there was a lot of ships out there. And that storm definitely swallowed a lot of seamen. We have this one right here. This is our Castlevania inspired Game Boy Advance. So you see right there, I'm not sure who we have. Is that Alucard? It's not Richter. It's one of those guys. But yeah, love the back on this too, as it does have the inspired stickers right there from Castlevania. And we modified the screen. That's why you have this little thing here. Yeah, so red and black. Gotta love this thing right here. So the Castlevania, we have this one for $215.
$215? Nah, that's cool. All right, yeah, and if you do claim that Seaman, yeah, the shipping will be free. I don't know what'll come in that box though when it
Whoa,
arrives. So.
whoa, pause, man. Here
Probably the game
we
they
go.
claimed.
What was that?
Let's keep going.
Okay, here we go. All right, so we have Harvest Moon 64 for the N64. This was one of the games that kind of inspired the Harvest Moon series. The first one that came out on the SNES didn't sell that well, which is why that game goes for like $300-$400. This game not so much, but it's starting to climb up there. Very uncommon game to find, and this is all authentic. The labels, the cart, the board, everything here, and we have this one for $65.
Nice. Harvest Moon. Classic.
Let's put up some games. Here we have Star Fox, and this is the box, the game, and the manual. Box looks pretty good. I would say maybe an 8 out of 10. Almost no crush damage on it. Does have a little bit of raising right there. That's pretty much it. Star Fox 64, we have it for $125.
Nice. All right. In the box, Star Fox 64. Yeah, we lost the sponsors yet, MJ Comics. Probably.
Mercs, we've sold quite a few of these, and I didn't buy. And then the other day, I was like, you know what? Let me just play it. And then I knew why. I mean, it's a really good top-down shooter. It reminded me of the top-down part in Contra. So Mercs, really good game. And this one is complete. So it does have the Manny, does have the game, no lifting on the label there. The label looks good. Back looks wonderful. I mean, this is pretty mint. And we have this one for $45.
Nice. $45. Yeah. If nobody claims Seaman, Gil may bring Seaman to the expo.
Yeah, you definitely bet your sweet ass I will. Here we go. We have a Extreme Green N64. So this is pretty much just a shell modded, and it does come with the expansion pack right there. If you guys know about the expansion pack, lets you play some of the more beefier games, and those alone are going for like $50. With this, we have the original, really hard to find because it only came with the Toys R Us model N64. This is the original Extreme Green controller. So we have the modded system with the Extreme Green controller. We have this one for $200.
And that expansion pack adds value for sure. I mean, on their own, they're like what, $40, $50?
Yep. Yeah, they really are freaking expensive.
But
Yeah.
you need it if you want to play like Rogue Squadron or some of the other games.
Yeah, if you want to play Perfect Dark, if you want to play Majora's Mask, if you want to play Donkey Kong 64, you definitely need it. Or also say you cannot play. One more console, and then we'll go back to games. This one's near and dear to my heart. This one is one that doesn't come up often. You'll very rarely ever see this one. And if you do see it, it's probably broken. All right. Here we have one of Nintendo's most successful consoles of all time, the Virtual Boy.
Oh, you know, I had a Virtual Boy.
Yep.
My eyes never been the same.
Yep. Probably the reason why people are wearing glasses today. So this has probably been used maybe 2 or 3 times and then put back in the box. It is in really good condition. I took the batteries out because one thing that happens with these old ones is the batteries start to, the acid starts to leak and it starts to destroy the entire thing. But I mean, it looks really good for its time and everything works. One thing about the Virtual Boys is they didn't do a great job with the soldering on the left lens. So if they weren't taken care of right, the left lens tends to go quick. Again, I don't think that anybody uses this more than a few times. Virtual Boy, almost new in box, $750.
That's amazing. The tennis game was actually really good.
So was Wario Land?
Yeah.
Was it Wario Land?
Yeah.
Wario Land. Yeah, but yeah, yeah.
That is a rarity in the box like that.
Here we have an awesome ROM hack. Metroid Mother. So if you played Metroid before, you love Metroid, but you're getting tired of the game. This is Metroid, but they turned everything around. So it's pretty much like playing the game for the first time all over again. And it's awesome in this wonderful kind of blue hue. We kind of like the fact that they did that for like the Metroid inspired. And we have Metroid Mother for $25. Mother. Let's go again with another game that was.
All right, 25 bucks is claimed. MJ Comics TX _ you got it.
Danzig is quite the character. Here we have The Legend of Zelda Trial of Courage. If you thought Legend of Zelda wasn't hard enough, well, shit, guess what? They made it even harder. So this is Legend of Zelda, but it was inspired by some maniac who decided that maybe you liked jogging with your bare feet on Legos.
Wow.
And
Goma wasn't hard enough?
You're about to find out. Legend of Zelda Trial of Courage, $25.
Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. Somebody better play
and
that.
They usually always go fast, always. Here we
There
have
it goes.
Friday the 13th.
25 bucks. Pilot _ Frenchie, you got it.
You probably want to take some Tylenol before you play that game, man.
All right.
I put like 35 minutes into that game.
And _ wants to pass his claim that was the one right before that to
which one was that?
To Patrick, to Grill Keeper's Keys. Quote, he always is giving back on Elite, so MJ Comics wants to do him a solid.
Awesome. And that's the Metroid Mother?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Mother.
So Pat's gonna buy her.
Yeah. So he's passing it to Pat.
Yeah, Patrick's gonna pick it up for 25. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. We're done charging. Let's take that off. Here we have a ROM hack for Friday the 13th. This is Return to Camp Blood. If you thought the game wasn't hard enough, they made it a little bit harder. It does have some areas where it's top down. Just a little bit of fun to play, especially if you're a horror fanatic. I'm a big horror fanatic. I love my horror games. I don't think they've made enough of these. 2 copies of this, and these are 30 apiece. 13th, Return to Camp Blood, $30. 2 copies.
Okay, 30 bucks. 2 of you can get in on that.
2 youths.
All right,
and here we go.
30 bucks. That's one of them. Hey, that's Karma's gonna take one. The others claimed also. Sin66 _ Joe.
Hey, that's Karma. Give us a follow so we can send you an invoice later.
Yeah. If you haven't followed 8-Bit Addict, hit this drop down, give him a follow, open up that line of communication with him.
And we have 2 more ROM hacks for the night, and that's it on the Force Same Steeple. As we talked about earlier, one of the games that inspired Resident Evil that never made its way to the US was Sweet Home by Capcom. So yeah, it's a Resident Evil-esque game for the Famicom. One thing I like about this ROM hack is that they converted it to English. So you can play the game as it were in Japan with English subtitles. So they really did a good job of upping this game. And I really wish that it came over to the US when it did, because it is a fantastic game. Now I know what the hell it says in English. And we have Sweet Home for 30 bucks a piece. We have 2 copies.
I don't know if that's from Rygar or not. Grill Keeper's Keys. Maybe maybe Gil will know.
It does sound like Rygar. It does sound like...
$30 is claimed. Flapjack _ 311 got to it first. Yeah, there's a Game Boy Advance Castlevania Reshell and a Game Boy Advance SP Mew Edition. Yeah, both on the board still for Biza.
Both updated as well. The streams. All right, let's go over some games. This one sold pretty damn fast the last time, and we were told to please get more in. Here we have Bucky O'Hare for the Nintendo. And this one is starting to become super uncommon to find. This one does have a little bit of lifting from the plastic, not the label itself. So the plastic's starting to come off a little bit there, but it does still look good. Top label looks great, the spine, and the back looks good as well. Authentic label carton board. We have this one for $155.
Oh, you had two of that last one there for 30 bucks, right? All right. The second one, Grail Keeper's Keys. Thanks, guys.
All righty, let's keep it going. Here's a fun one. Earlier we sold Star Wars: The Limited Run game. Here we have the authentic OG. So this is the one you'd buy back in 1992. 1992, maybe 1992, right? Yeah. So this is Star Wars. This is box, game, and manual. It looks really, really cute for its time. Almost no crush at all on this one. Looks really good. Someone really took care of this one. So this one for 60 bucks.
It's crazy that was 92. It feels like it would have been earlier.
Yeah, it says 92.
I mean,
not 92.
I'm not disputing that it's from 92. I just, all right. 30. Wait, $60 is claimed. Chad period rally, you got it.
We
Do you
definitely
have a Super Mario 3 NES cart coming?
Super Mario 3 NES cart? Yeah, we have a copy.
All right.
Super Mario 3, nice sticker. No wear on the spine. Back looks really good as well. Really sharp copy. So we have this one for 25 bucks.
Nice. It's amazing how you have like every game ever made within arm's reach there.
You should see the library.
That's a neat trick you pull.
Here's one where someone specifically has been asking for years and years now, and
the Mario
comes to our library.
3 for 25. Do you only have one?
I have 2 copies.
All right. Well, there's 2 claims. Get one to Southern_Ollie and get one to Angry Mick Stuff. On the fighting collection, was it Marvel vs. Capcom 1 or 2 on it?
Fighting collection is Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter Third Strike, Puzzle Fighter, Street Fighter 2X, yeah, I guess Hyper Fighting, Street Fighter 3, Capcom vs. SNK, Capcom vs. SNK the Fan Disc, and Akaruga.
Okay, so everybody's tagging the person who asks for the Tengen Tetris.
Wow, it's crazy how they know him, right? So yes, here is the infamous Tengen Tetris. And if you guys know about this one, Tengen did not have NES's approval to make this game. They say, you know what, suck my nipples, bitch. And they made the game anyway. And it is one of the most uncommon ones because they did a cease and desist. And it just did not sell well because, lawyers. 110.
Hashtag lawyers.
That's what you want to hashtag after all I said? Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Let's do Journey Escape. We'll do 35 on that one. Let's do 170 on Perfect Dark. Factory Sealed. Perfect Dark Factory Sealed, 170.
Yeah, very few people won against Nintendo when it came to litigation.
Even now, people are getting their asses handed to them by Nintendo.
I think the only one that I think was able to do it was the what was it? The game? Huh?
Power World?
No, the thing where you
the Game Genie.
The Game Genie.
Yep. Galoob. Yep. Legend of Zelda. This is 160. We'll do 140. righty, let's take some of these down. Maniac Mansion. Let's come down. We'll do 115 on Maniac Mansion. 115.
All right, that is in the box. Maniac Mansion.
Lovely, lovely game. Let's take Journey down.
You're seeing some of Gil's PC games up here. Not PC games. His personal collection games.
Yeah, nothing about this is PC. All right, Rampage, factory sealed. We have it at 80. We'll do 50 right now. 50 for a factory sealed game.
Wow, just dropped from 80 to 50 on Rampage.
Star Fox 64 with the game, box, and manual. We'll do Star Fox 64 for 100 doll hairs right now.
Everybody's being real polite, not claiming that Tengen Tetris. I guess hoping that Gregory's comic shows up, but I guess maybe he might not.
Which is funny because I don't know why. I should have mentioned it. I had like an hour call with him like the other day, and I didn't bring it up. I guess I'm vindictive like that. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. Here we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PlayStation 2. This does have the case, the game, and the manual. It looks wonderful. Whoever had this put them in these wonderful condoms, and they stayed nice and sealed and away from dust and stuff like that. So we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for 15 doll hairs.
All right, show us that Tengen Tetris again. Put that up on camera for us.
One thing about this game is they did a terrible job with the stickers. So the stickers always tore or always coming apart. The sticker on this one is really sharp. I mean, really, really, really sharp.
Yeah, I did notice that. That was nice. And then how much is this again?
110.
All right, 110. Gregory's Comics. You've been asking. Everybody tagged you.
You've been warned, whore. All right.
Wow.
Let's keep it going.
All right.
Return.
Okay. Gregory, all right. You know you need to use the price when you're claiming, but all right. We'll do it. 110. The dream realized Gregory's _comics takes it down for 110.
I want to feel like Gregory was like at dinner having an intimate moment, and all of a sudden he's been getting harassed by all these Instagram followers. They have no choice. I just want to eat my watercress.
Nice. I try not to imagine Gregory in intimate moments if it helps at all.
That's a waste of a memory.
But whatever does it for you, Gil, that's fine.
Banjo-Kazooie for the N64. This one does look good. It does have a little bit of like box wear right there, but the front, the side, the back looks great. It just has a little bit of box wear right there. Banjo-Kazooie box, game, and Manny, 150.
Apparently, it was playing darts at a bar. All right. Okay. That was your intimate moment, Gil?
I want to feel like he was getting ready to bite, and then he got a ping. He's going to bite again, and he got a ping. He's like, what the hell's going on? San Andreas is not factory sealed. No, it's not. It's just been put in a plastic dust cover. So to, I guess, protect the integrity of the case.
And any N64 consoles?
Yeah, we have 3 of them tonight. We have the Jungle Green with the expansion pack. Comes with the OEM Jungle Green controller. Everything on this is OEM. We have the Extreme Green, or yellow, if you want to be a dick about it, with the expansion pack as well. And this comes with the original OEM Extreme Green controller. And we also have the Watermelon Red OEM with the original OEM Watermelon Red controller. That controller alone goes for like $60 in game stores. And it has the expansion pack as well. So we have the Watermelon Red for $250 with 1 controller. We have the Extreme Green for $200 with 1 OEM controller. And we have the Jungle Green with the OEM controller for $225.
Hey, so you have options. It's so cool that these are OEM like cases on these. That's great.
Yeah, except for the Extreme Green, because they never made an Extreme Green OEM case. It just has an OEM
Oh,
controller.
got it.
Yeah, I wish they made a yellow one like that. I think it's wonderful. They did make a Game Boy Pocket like that, but they never made a console.
ASM period Mat 1. Yeah, all the N64s I'm sure are working, and they've probably been, tested, and I don't know. You
Yeah,
can probably speak to that.
Before we send them out, we'll pop into games and take videos for you so you can take a look at them. But yeah, they're all in working condition, and everything is backed by Elite Collectibles 11, 100% guarantee. So if it's not functioning, if you get it and there's something wrong with it, just send us a little correspondence, and we'll take care of that for you. No worries there. All right, let's keep the ball rolling. My nipples are hard. All right, here we go.
Turn up the heat.
I'm not sure if that's going to be good for him or you. Here we have a first print Silent Hill Black Label PlayStation. This is a phenomenal cart, becoming extremely hard to find because as good of a game as it was, it didn't sell well until the greatest hits. I don't know why. And until Silent Hill 2, where this game started taking off. But by that, they already had second and third printings. Back looks great. The cart is in great condition. So the manual cart, everything on this is 100% OEM. We had this for $250.
Can we
always try to do it right
look at the Capcom Fighting Collection again?
Yeah, sure.
There it is. And how much was this again?
$25.
25.
Again, this is a ROM hack, so it works on the Dreamcast. And if you need a Dreamcast, you got one that's almost in brand new condition. Let's bring these down.
All right, 25 is claimed. Where's the damn remote? You got it.
They want to pay that $60 that Switch and PS5 and Xbox Series X are demanding right now. Even for Black Friday, those things are $60. I was like, at least bring it down to $10, man. Jesus Christ.
All shipping is free tonight also.
Yes.
Anything you claim.
If you claim 1,000 things, if you claim one thing, whether it's $4 or whether it's going to cost us $60 to ship to you, we're eating all shipping tonight, all of it. Inspired by some of our wonderful diehard family members. I can't wait till you guys come out here so we can have pillow fights and paint our toenails and tell scary stories. Let's keep it going.
You need to come to Elite Comics 11 Expo, hang out with Gil and everybody else. I'll be there, and book your hotel. Maybe we'll be staying at the same hotel. Who knows?
I got some ghost stories, so bring your favorite jammies, all right? So yeah, here we have the Game Boy Advance SP. This plays Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games and Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games. And this is a new edition, upgraded IPS screen. When these first came out, they had what was called 001 screens. They had no backlights. And then when they made the brighter screens, they weren't that bright. So yeah, now these have better screens because I made sure they have better screens in them. So new edition, I had this one at $225. We're going to do $200 on this right now.
Nice. And then, does the Silent Hill have a Reggie?
Oh man, I'm even afraid to even open this thing.
We'll find out, Tony 2 Mil.
Yes, it does.
There you go. Beautiful. How much is that again?
$250.
$250. Iconic game. That game came out of nowhere to be awesome.
Yeah, we sold one in November to Costa.
And the case is in good condition on that?
Yeah, no cracks at all. I mean, the fact that it looks that good and no one put it in a protector blows my mind.
Yeah. All right. And shipping is free, Tony 2 Mil, if that helps you at all.
The Castlevania-inspired Game Boy Advance. We said we wanted $250 on this, so we'll do $200.
$200, it'd say. Castlevania themed. All right, you got an offer on it for 200 on the Silent Hill.
Yeah, I can't do 200. Believe it or not,
I
I'm
choose
actually
to
that.
believe it.
Yeah, I'm actually almost that into it. I could do 240, and that's probably the lowest I can go on that one.
All right, Tony, 2 mil.
Here's one that's becoming kind of hard to find now. Here we have Batman: Return of the Joker.
Nice.
Obviously, if everybody's played the Batman game on the NES, this one's a little bit more heftier. So the Batman game goes for maybe like 15, 20 bucks. This one a little beefier only because it didn't sell well, didn't market it that great, so it's kind of harder to find. So Batman: Return of the Joker, we have 70 on this one.
Did you say the Silent Hill was complete in box?
Yes, the Silent Hill is complete.
Yes. It's got the registration. It's got the manual, the disc, everything is there. 250.
Tis all be inside.
That is nice. Elite Comics 11 is they're asking. We'll see.
Yeah. Here we have Splatterhouse 3, another game that's enormously hard to find, only because by the time this game came out, Sega was already moving on to the newer consoles, so they were moving already to like the 32X, the Sega CD. So yeah, kind of hard to find. This is game and case, no manual. For some reason, this game is so hard to find with manual, but we lowered the price down so you can actually hunt for the manual. Looks good itself, so we have Splatterhouse 3 for 200.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I really love the Splatterhouse series. And we actually had a few of the Japanese ones that were on the NES that won Pocket Graffiti. We sold a few of those here as well.
Hey, if you got an offer you want to make on something, go ahead and make it. Here we go, like 60 bucks on the Joker. How much was the Joker?
Joker we have for 70. Yeah, let's take it. We'll take it.
All right. Death Cult 999. Nice grab, Death Cult.
All right. Let's do a free game now. Why not? Let's just give something away. All right. So let's put it like this. The first person that can tell us one of the reasons why Nintendo's marketing team is losing their mind from one of their previous characters, because they're in some hot water, tell us one of those two characters, and we'll give you TNN Bass Champions.
Wait, what's the question?
Nintendo has two characters right now that are in deep water with the law. Name one of those two characters, and yeah, we'll give you this for free.
Okay. Luigi?
Yes, you are right. Luigi is one of those characters.
MJ Comics TX_.
The other one, which would have been Donkey Kong's son, Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
Did he do it? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, because unfortunate, yes.
There you go. Let's keep it on Disney Channel. Here we have the Ooze from the Sega Genesis. This is in the cardboard box, which is the harder one to find. And not only that, it's even harder to find because we have this one with the hang tab still on, and it has the H seam. So this is factory sealed. Factory sealed, the Ooze. And the box, which these boxes are always being crushed, has almost no crush damage. You only have that part right there. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, you have the waving seal right here. You have the hang tab right there that has not been pulled yet. This was a pretty fun game. A little difficult, a little odd, but fun. There's almost none of these on the census. It was so hard to find this or get a price for it sealed. And we did find one. The last one sold for $375. We're selling this one for $250.
Wow. All right. The Ooze. Yeah, Patrick, I got the joke after I heard the answers. You know, now that I think about Diddy Kong, he does kind of roll around really smoothly in those games.
He does roll around pretty smooth. Like he has some type of, I don't know, mysterious liquid there. A lot,
Like a large stock of said liquid.
Yeah, we're gonna do some quick fire right here. We sold quite a few GameCubes along the way, and we have a lot of Star Wars fans out there. So let's sell some GameCube Star Wars games. First up is Star Wars Jedi Outcast for the GameCube. This is case, game, and manual. We have Star Wars Jedi Outcast for 25.
Yeah, I think Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's son, right?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Lego Star Wars, the video game. We have this one for the GameCube. This is also game, case, and manual. We have this one for 15.
I love when they'd have to announce the video game, like Superman, the movie, or Garbage Pail Kids, the movie.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the movie. This is also a game, case, and manual. And we have Star Wars Clone Wars for 15. A lot of games came out for the GameCube when it comes to Star Wars. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. And this is also a game, case, and manual. 15.
That's right. Spaceballs, the movie.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter, not confused with Bounty Killer. And this one is $20.
What if somebody wanted all these GameCube Star Wars games?
Toss me an offer, man. Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3 and Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2. These are also game, case, and manual, and these are 25 apiece.
Man, Star Wars was just hitting the GameCube hard.
They really were. So yeah, let's say 25. Say $90 right now. We'll take all 7 games. $90.
All right.
7
GameCube Star Wars games for $90. Let us know. Scotty now knows. Hold on. We'll put a pin in that for just a second. Do you want all of them for $90? We got an offer on 2 of them. We'll give the whole group just another second here.
Speaking of trouble, Donkey
Since
Kong
it was an
Country-
offer, if it was a claim, then I would just be ringing the bell.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. This game, a lot of people didn't like it. They thought that it didn't do as well as Diddy Kong's, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this one. So this is also game, box, and manual, and this is 140.
Nice. So how is Dixie related?
Maybe like a cousin to Diddy.
Okay.
We're still kind of figuring out if she was at the party. Let's
All right. How about Outcast and Bounty Hunter for $30?
Outcast and Bounty for 30. We have 45 on that. Give us 35 in the yours.
All right. Scotty now knows. All right. Nice. All right. Maury weighing in. Donkey is not the father of Diddy.
Wow. So he's like the illegitimate father. He just raised them, gave him bananas and baby oil.
The results are in. Not the father.
Wow. That shocked me.
35. Scotty _now_knows.
All right, we have a treat here. We put this one up earlier, and everybody kind of loved it, and I understand why. Here we have the Sega Tower of Power. This comes with the Sega CD, comes with the Sega Genesis, and the Sega 32X. All of them are in perfect functioning condition. The Sega CD, the drives, the belts, the capacitors have been changed out. The Sega Genesis was in working condition. We really didn't have to do much. And the 32X was as well.
This is what you want to see, like getting a Sega CD from somebody like Gil, because these things, it's always dubious seeing these secondhand for sale, whether they're even going to work right or what.
Yeah, that's the thing about it too. If you have to go on any of the the online retailers, the Sega CD is almost always sold for parts. Why? Because no one ever wants them back, because once you get them, 2 days later your belts could go, your capacitors could go, things like that. So yeah, we stand by it. So the Tower of Power, we'll even put the Sonic back up there on top, so that way it's complete. So yeah, we have this one for $450 for everything. $450.
Wow, the Tower of Power,
And it comes
450.
with everything you need to connect it. So it comes with the wire from the 32X to the Sega Genesis. Comes for the power out of the 32X because it had its own power. Sega Genesis has its own power as well, and the 32 and the Sega CD had its own power. So all OEM power. So yeah, make sure you have some space for all those big ass bricks.
But you'll be playing Night Trap like a champ.
Night Trap is some Doom, some Corpse Killer. All right, let's keep
Or
it going.
Sewer Shark.
Some Sewer Shark. Here we have Battletoads for the NES. This is game, box, and manual. Battletoads we have for 110. You know, we'll do 100 on it right now. 100. 100 on Battletoads.
Okay.
Oh, here's a good one. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. You like your Gauntlet games? This is definitely one of those games. 2-player, or if you have the network adapter, you can do 2 to 4 players in this one. If you have the multi-tap, which everybody should have had a multi-tap back in the day, you can do 4 players in this as well. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows, $30.
Nice. All right, make offers, guys. You see something you like. Shipping is free. Everything.
Free.
Shipped free.
Star Wars Shadow of the Empire has a nice top label, custom label. Looks pretty good. Can't complain. This might be your game. This might not be your game. Some people stand by Shadow of the Empire. $17.
I think it would have been more exciting if they didn't put a stormtrooper on the label.
Yeah, he definitely missed that shot. Here we have.
No, in that first movie, when he's like, "Oh, these blast points are too precise. Only a stormtrooper is like, well, yeah." Anyway, that's like one of the worst lines in Star Wars. All right, what's next?
Here we have for the Game Boy Color, Donkey Kong Country. This is cart only, and it does have a brand new battery. We did replace the battery with a brand new one. Donkey Kong Country we have for $20.
All right, 17 is claimed. That's going to go to Hey, That's Karma.
Let's keep it going. We have a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch Out for the NES. Really good label on this one. No spine damage at the top. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Mike Tyson's Punch Out. This does have the silver seal, which is the second rare one. The first one is the white seal with the bullet points. But yeah, $45.
I hear they're going to make a sequel to that, but in the sequel, he doesn't throw any punches.
Wow. I think I saw that already.
Yeah.
Here we have a really nice copy of Pokemon Stadium for the N64. With this one right here, one thing that's kind of hard to find is where it says this game pack belongs to. Someone always wrote their name in it. It's like Little Johnny Son of a Bitch or something like that. This one is actually pretty damn clean. This sticker looks very, very good. The back looks great. And there goes your stamp right there. Right there. Pokemon Stadium, $25.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Ollie. I'll get right on telling Mike that joke directly.
All right. Make offers if you want anything. Let us know.
Do you have Kessen for the PlayStation 2?
No, I don't have Kessen. Is that one of those like feudal Japan romance games?
I'm not sure. KC Comic Books maybe can tell us more.
Koei game.
How about Donkey Kong Country for 15?
The color game.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll take.
All right, Scotty _now _knows. Caleb Harris, I see you saying Pokemon Stadium 2 and Zelda OOT.
We do have Zelda OOT.
Are you trying to claim those? Are you trying to like ask if he has them?
Here is Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, in all of its luster and wonderful glory. Probably one of the best Zelda games since the Super Nintendo and the NES. Probably one of my favorite ones as well. I'll choose this one over Majora's anytime. Zelda, we have this one for $35.
How about 25 for the Mike Cheeks Tyson, it's being called?
We can do 40 on that one.
All right, Karma, can you get to 40?
Uh,
And then 35. What was 35? That was.
Game over, man.
That's claimed. Caleb, period, Harris. You got it.
We'll do 140 right now on Bucky O'Hare.
Nice. Bucky O'Hare. It's good enough to have its own cartoon.
Yeah. Here's a game where it's common, but you very rarely ever see it come up for auction, especially in the box. Here we have Top Secret episode Golgo 13. I don't know. Victor Kai went a different route with this game. It is kind of like an espionage game. It is one of those like over the shoulder shooters / adventure games. It's kind of hard to put this into terms, but it looks really good. It does come with everything. Comes with the baggie, comes with the manual, comes with the styrofoam. As like someone never played it for some reason. So yeah, Top Secret episode Golgo 13, $41. Let's move Battletoads right now.
Oh, hey. Pilot_Frenchie is offering $50 credit on $100 or more. So if somebody claims something for $100 or more, Pilot_Frenchie is going to pay 50 of it. So
Pretty sure
now is your time to do it. All right. 240
Let's go.
on the Silent Hill. Was that the price?
Yeah, it was 240. It's
Do a barrel roll.
It's claimed.
Do a barrel roll.
Wow. Tony 2 mil is going to take it for 240, and Pilot_Frenchie is going to pay 50 of that. Very awesome, Pilot_Frenchie, making the magic happen for somebody, and that somebody being Tony 2 mil.
For real, man. Good stuff there. Thank you so much, Pilot.
Yeah, I mean, it was used on like a really awesome game. So
I knew as soon as he said that which game was going to go immediately. Let's do $90 on Battletoads right now. $90.
nice, $90 on Battletoads.
On Tattlebones.
If you send Gil a video of you beating that one water level on Battletoads, he'll send you a $5 credit.
Sure, why not? I'm not above that. Pokemon Snap for the N64. We have Pokemon Snap with a beautiful cart. It seems like they played this and just put it back in their collection. Almost no damage at all, no blemishes. Pokemon Snap, $20.
Nice. That was a good game. So you have Snap 2 also, right?
No.
Oh.
Banjo-Kazooie, 150 will come down to 125 right now. 125.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have
Back.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
For what system?
They didn't specify. They're just, maybe just a blanket Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat fan.
Yeah, sure. I have a factory sealed PlayStation 2 Capcom classic collection. So this is all their classic arcade games. Comes with Street Fighter 2, Ghosts and Goblins, Legendary Axe, Section Z, Final Fight, tons and tons of arcade hits. Factory sealed, you can pop it open for the first time yourself. $25.
Wow. All right, nice. 25.
Here's a fun one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a box game and manual. and it looks wonderful. The box is in really good condition, given its time, given its age. And one thing I love about this original box is they don't have their color-coded bandanas yet. That's, you know.
Yes, that's actually the cover to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 4, second print.
Yep. $75.
That's nice. So you said box, manual, what else?
Cart, box, and manual.
All right. Sleeve?
Sure. F-Zero, factory sealed. We have this one at 200. We'll do 180 right now.
75, yeah. I didn't think that would last. Yeah, give that to pilot_Frenchie. Good eye, Frenchie. You happen to have Super Metroid?
Yeah. Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. Really, really awesome label here. This label always goes if you ever take a look at it. Label's always the first to go. There's no spine ticks. There's no label damage on the spine. $70.
Nice. All right, Super Metroid. There you go, $70.
Probably one of my favorite
Would
games
you
as a
go
kid.
80 on the Rob from earlier?
On the what?
Rob the robot, the display piece.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You're now wrong.
All right, give that to Hey, that's Karma. Nice grab, Karma. Looks like he'll hold, you could probably have Rob hold lots of things.
Yeah. When back in the heydays when you played it and you didn't have any friends, he would help you play some video games. He'll help you beat some video games.
That's right.
His
But
old ass
somebody
is not
suggested
helping.
that maybe he'd hold their drink.
Yeah.
So cute.
Kim's seen it for the first time. She's falling in love.
I want it. Give it back. Kidding.
Here we
Put
have,
60 on the Metroid.
give us 65. It's a really mint copy.
Okay. 65 for Biza. You're almost there.
Skater Die from Ultra. If you guys know Ultra, they were Konami. It's just they couldn't make that many games in a year, so they decided to make a subsidiary so they could make more games. So Ultra is Konami. Skater Die. Enough said. $50.
Skate or die.
Yeah, you had Rodney Dangerfield like in the shop helping you.
All right, 65 is done on the Super Metroid. Fabiza's gonna take it. Love that Noid music.
Oh man, yes, man. Such a great game. Such a sleeper too. Like just sleeper game.
I know, the best thing that Domino's ever made.
Wow. Throwing barbs. Twisted Metal 2 for the PlayStation. This is the greatest hits. This is complete in case. The game is in great condition. This is my favorite Twisted Metal. I always like to play as Dark Side in this game. Was it Dark Side in this one? Yeah, it was Dark Side. Okay, just making sure that I was making the wrong person. No, it was called Shadow. His name was Shadow. All right. So Shadow was my guy in this game. A really good game. I mean, if you like those Carpocalypse games, this is your shit right here. Twisted Metal 2, $27.
And they made a pretty decent TV show out of that game, too.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the TV show a lot. Let's take some
Samoa
down.
Joe played the clown guy.
Tooth, yeah. Let's go 40 on Mercs. 40? Apologize. Boogerman's been up here for a while. We'll do 60 on Boogerman in really, really good condition.
And he says it's clean, so don't let the name fool you.
That was my Valentine's Day. I used to tell girls back when I was in school, if you were a booger, I'd pick you.
What were you saying about playing games alone?
I'd be Gyromite, so, you know. We'll do $10 on San Andreas. A really good copy.
Oh,
$10.
nice. All right. Iconic. Was that the last Grand Theft Auto game to come out?
No, they did Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, and I think 6 is coming out next year.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was like what 15 years. It was a very long period of time between the last one.
Oh yeah, Rockstar really milked those last two, man. The ooze. We'll do 210 on the ooze right now. Factory sealed, Watto worthy.
Do you happen to have the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
I do.
Nice. That's a game I always meant to play.
Yeah, and there's a real good reason why BioWare did a hell of a job on this game. You would not believe it. It is wonderful.
Now I have a friend
We
who used
have,
to go on and on about how great this game was.
yeah, I mean, it was such a good game. I mean, and if you love this game, I would say give Jade Empire a playthrough as well. Jade Empire was another BioWare game. It's like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, just back in, I don't know, feudal Japan or somewhere in the Far East. We have this one, $15.
All right, $15. Some would say one of the best Star Wars games ever made.
Yeah, I agree. Here's an oldie but a goodie. When Rockstar was kind of like getting their hands dirty. State of Emergency for Rockstar.
Oh yeah.
I love it, the fact that I actually have that right there, just letting you know when your kids are buying it, you know? This is definitely not a game for children. Yeah.
Literally
what can you
says
say?
on there's a sticker says to check the ID.
It's in a really good
And you
condition.
You
Really
said
good.
Boogerman was what, 60?
Boogerman, we have 60. We have 65. You know, we'll do 60.
All right, since 66, $60 will take the Boogerman.
Yep.
And what do you,
$16. State of emergency.
how do you feel about $10 on the Kotar?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Wow. Hey, that's karma. You got it.
Okay, Bookie, I had to step away for a second, so I'm just gonna get a little bit slow here. And who was that?
That was hey, that's karma for the Kotar.
Got you. Thank you. All righty. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, we may be winding down a little bit.
Yep, we might be winding down. Here's a hard one to find right now. Kirby's Tilt and Tumble for the Game Boy Color.
Oh, nice.
Did not sell well, and it was an awesome game. It was pretty much a pinball game for your Game Boy Color. Not mass produced, so this game is trying to go up in price. Get it while you can. Kirby's Tilt and Tumble. Love the awesomeness that is their cart choice. $60.
You happen to have Star Wars Jedi Academy?
What was that for?
I don't know. Or Bomberman 64? I know what that was for.
I think
The Kirby was what, 60?
Kirby was 60, yeah.
Was there a Star Trek SNES game?
I'm sure there was quite a few of them. I want to say there was one at least.
And I guess it was for the Xbox, the Jedi Academy.
I don't think I have it.
Okay.
What I do have is Star Wars Episode 1 Erasers.
Oh, nice.
You
That
know,
was a
one
decent
guy
game, actually.
with the little flappy doodles coming off his face. The one of those Bantha Poodoo. If you want to play that one, we got this one for $9. Did I get that right, or did I ruin that? Did I mess that up?
Yeah, no, that was right. I'm just,
I appreciate it.
I'm really annoyed that I'm blanking on his name.
Here we have for
$9 is claimed.
What do we have there?
Hey, that's karma taking it down. Sebulba, that's it. Thank you, Scotty. Now knows
Yes.
with the little flappy doodles hanging down.
Flappy Doodles, yeah, man.
And he walked on his like hands.
Yeah, it's handy feats. Here we have a copy of Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS. Probably one of my favorite ones. I mean, I still love Melee for the GameCube. Let's give this away.
Wow.
Besides regular Link for Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube, what is the other Link you could pick to fight? And you get
So regular Link?
Yeah.
And there's
So this
another
is-
Link that you can choose.
Yeah, there's Adult Link, and there's one more.
Sausage Link.
I think it was. Was it something?
Young Link?
Yes, it was. It was Young Link. Young Link.
Hey, that's Karma coming in quick with that one. I guess
That was
Young
my
Link,
character.
some are calling it Toon Link.
Nope, it wasn't Toon Link. Toon Link wasn't there yet.
Oh, Toon Link was in Brawl.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I know that because I was playing the game since its first release, and that memory card has over 17 years of it. And 90% of the time I was playing Young Link.
Wow.
That name was being chanted, mofos. Here
And that
we
was
have
that was quite a big change when they went with the Toon Link.
the cell shading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it worked. Wind Waker was awesome.
Yeah, it did. I remember people were like complaining when the first pictures and stuff were coming out for that game. And you know, you just gotta trust Nintendo when they come up with a game like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, Young Link was my character. If it wasn't Young Link, no pun intended, it was probably Luigi, but not for the reasons now.
What, now nobody can be named Luigi ever again? I guess not.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Luigi.
Time to
and
start
Diddy.
going by your middle name. All right.
Maybe Scubby, you know? All right, we have here an NES 101, otherwise known as the NES Top Loader. And this is a rarity only because it came out when Super Nintendo was already out. They were still selling these. Matter of fact, they were still making games for the NES far into the Super Nintendo's life. But yeah, Top Loader looks good. Slimmed down version. No yellowing on this at all. I mean, it looks really good. No yellowing. And we have this one for $170 right now. And it does come with the dog bone controller. Very hard to find because
it comes with the dog bone. How much is this again?
$170 with the dog bone.
Wow. All right, the dog don't discount the dog bone.
We also have one for $150 with a regular controller, no dog bone.
All right, 170 is claimed. Not shocked at all. Lukey _79 takes it down. And then, if you have any other Super Nintendo games that you want to show,
Yeah, let's do
feel
that.
free to put a few out there.
Will do. Let me just get rid of this one we added up earlier. Here is Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. This is one of those games that's starting to become really hard to find as well. They made two of these for the Game Boy Color, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Both play differently. Think about it as like Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. And they are starting to become very uncommon. Looks really good. Battery still saves. $50.
Nice. Pretty much anything Zelda is going to be, it's going to be a good game and it's going to be collectible.
Here we have the original Super Mario World. Really good label, really good spine, really good back label as well. I mean, can't go wrong with Super Mario World. We have this one for $20.
No, that was a great game.
Also, another great game, Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4. I love what they did with like the scrolling and the things that they kind of went up with the Super 7 graphics, as well as his whip. Did a different thing with the whip, kind of like Rondo of Blood. But yeah, Castlevania 4, $45.
And then $20 was claimed. Yeah, that to Lukey _79. You got it, Lukey.
All right.
How about 125 for the regular controller NES top loader?
No, I think that
Scotty now knows your shipping is free. Just keep that in mind.
You know what, Scotty? We have it at 150. Give us 135 and it's yours. Come up $10 and it's yours.
All right. There you go. 135. You heard the pain in his voice. He wanted to stay at 150, but he wants to make a deal for you. So.
And it's also laryngitis. All right.
Oh, and it's also laryngitis. All right, 135 is done. Scotty _now _knows. Best meats in the rump. Sorry, that was a Simpsons reference.
What was that you said? Simpsons restaurant?
Never mind. It's not worth repeating.
I want to hear it.
It's just so random. I said the best meats in the rump.
Oh man, do you remember what the blintzes were made of that Krusty was pissed off about? Chinese newspaper.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
One of my favorite jokes. Biker Mice from Mars. This game is in mint condition. You probably have heard about this because I believe it's being made into a feature-length film with Ryan Reynolds coming soon. This was one of those like Saturday morning cartoons. Got his own thing. Konami did a pretty good job on this one. It's kind of like a racer. It reminds me.
What game is this?
Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh, okay. Biker Mice from Mars. Yeah. All right.
It went from uncommon to rare. Very hard to find. Low production run. $100.
Nice. That's back when they were trying to have the success of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with lots of 4 named characters.
Yep.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh, it's one of my
Apparently they
fighting games.
just reintroduced the comics for that also.
Yeah. Here we have Samurai Showdown. Probably one of my favorite fighting games. I love this game. I love
It's a great game.
The fighters. I love the fact you could drop your weapons, and yeah, amazing game. Samurai Showdown we have for $15.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they ported that to the SNES.
Oh yeah, and it's a really good port. Let's give away another game. Let's give away Mario Paint. All you have to do is put in the numbers 7, 13, 20. 7, 13, 20, and it's yours.
All right, $15 is claimed.
You're now wrong.
Southern _Ollie. Gonna take that down for 15. You said 71, 30,
320.
71, 320. All right, that is claimed. RFA 2094 got in there first for whatever that number was.
That was an amazing number. That was the age of that one mother in SpongeBob that was saying, chocolate. He's selling chocolate. Here we
Do
have...
you have a 2600 DSL converter? Wow, to connect 2600 to new TVs?
No, I don't have anything like that. Because you would need an RF out to at least composite or upgrade to an HDMI, which that's going to look horrible.
They have RF to other converters, I believe.
Yeah, I think I could possibly get one of those. Who's asking?
Islander _Phil. He bought the 2600 and a bunch of stuff from you.
Got you. Hey, Islander, I should be getting some converters in soon. If I get one, I'll send one to you. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah.
He meant HDMI. He just had a typo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, yes, we do have one of those. We don't have it on us, but we should have those in about maybe a week and a half. Yeah, we'll get it out to you.
Name's Atlas, the Virtual Boy was presented. I believe it's still available.
Yes, it is. It was for $7.50.
Pretty, like near mint in box. There you go, $7.50.
We had all offers, but we had to stay pretty tight on this one.
Yeah, that's not something you see every day. I mean, even just to get a complete one loose is pretty uncommon.
Yeah. Contra 3, the Alien Wars. We have this one for this is game cart alone. Just have a little bit of wear on the back. Chances are someone left this one in the sunlight facing backwards. So you see right there is kind of like dark gray, and the front is like the normal gray. So we have this one for 55.
Nice.
We'll take out a few of these. Donkey Kong Country 3. We'll do 120. Scanner Die. We'll do $40 on it right now. $40. Scanner.
Oh, nice. $40 in the box.
State of Emergency. Let's do $10 a State of Emergency. $10. Go 13. We'll do $30. $30.
Oh, nice. I remember that game was pretty well regarded, if I'm not mistaken. The Go-Go 13 game.
And Harvest Moon, we'll do 60. Harvest Moon.
Was Go-Go 13 kind of like Rolling Thunder?
Yes. I wouldn't want to say a homage to it. Punch Out, we'll do $40. Pokemon Stadium, we'll do 20. Really good label on this one. Here's a good one. For you fans of awesome fighting games, here we have Killer Instinct.
Oh,
and
wow.
it comes with a Killer Cut Music CD packaged inside. This game came out only for the Super Nintendo. And you know what? No one has even bothered to open it.
Wow. Factory sealed.
And all of
Killer Instinct. Wow.
As the original hang tag and everything. It looks really good. Very rarely come up on the senses with this type of seal. Usually the seals are popped open a little bit. And this one actually looks really good. We have this one for $410.
Wow. All right. You want a big boy game there? Look at that. Sealed.
SimCity for the SNES. SimCity, what can you say? I mean, this is SimCity. Great game. I mean, I love the city builders. $20.
Would you call that Wata worthy?
Yes. That is definitely Wata worthy. There is no breaks in the seal. There is no blemishing on the hang tab. All sides of the seals are pretty good. It does have, because of the age, a little warping in the box. So you're not going to get a 9.8 on that, but you're definitely going to get a good rating as well as a good rating on the seal.
Okay. So there you go. The seal rating, it sounds like it's pretty key on that one.
Yeah. I'm surprised that one survived that long without being opened. Rambo 3 for the Sega Genesis. You ever want to play like a Tough Nuts bad street tough? Here's your chance, Rambo 3. Believe it or not, this game's starting to become extremely hard to find. And you did a pretty good job of using your Jeep, top-down shooter, or over-the-shoulder shooter, kind of like Operation Wolf, or what was the other one? Bayou Billy. This does have the manual.
Oh, yeah, The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Yeah. Just as hard as it, too. Manual, game is in good condition. We have this one for $60.
Yeah, Rambo 3. Wow. Yeah, back when the Russians were considered our enemies. So Rambo goes into Afghanistan and helps them out.
Splatterhouse 3. Let's do 175 right now. 175.
Okay.
We're starting to wind down here, so if you have any requests, let us know. We'll put something up, but we'll go on for like another 10 minutes, and we'll move it forward.
Okay.
Let's keep it going. God of War 2, 2-disc edition. This does have that dust sleeve jacket on it. Um, this is complete with both discs, and this is $20.
Nice.
We still have quite a few of these. Super Mario Brothers 2 in its box, and this is game, dust jacket, styrofoam, manual, and box. Box is in good condition. We have it for $100.
Is the Treasure Land complete in box?
Treasure Land?
What is he? Is there something that it's got to be a typo? What else is gonna? Death Cult. What is it you're after?
Here we have Xenogears for the PlayStation. This is the 2-disc edition. If you haven't played Xenogears from Squaresoft, you are missing out. This is an amazing game. Looks really good. Case is in great condition. We have Xenogears for $140.
Did you have a Jay and Silent Bob?
The Marlboro? Yes. Just realized it was sitting right there. It's stuck in everything. So yeah, if you want to play a Jay and Silent Bob at the mall, talking to chicks, talking about snoogans and stuff, this is your game. Limited run released one of these, and they went out, so the ROM hack community started making more. So Jay and Silent Bob Marlboro, we have this one for $30.
All right, we got some clarification. We got an offer here. Let's do this first. The Rambo for $50.
Yeah.
All right, give that to Sin66_Joe. And then $30 is also claimed. Flapjack_311. So apparently you had McDonald's Treasure Land in the preview?
Yes, I did.
So that's what they were asking, if it was complete in box.
Okay. No. We came close to getting a one complete in box, and we did last month, and we sold it immediately. But yeah, they're starting to become very hard to find complete. So we do have McDonald's Treasure Land. The artwork looks wonderful. The back looks great. And the label looks pretty good. It does have a tick right here in the spine, but other than that, looks really good. The reason why people try to get this game is because it's starting to become very hard to find. Believe it or not, they didn't sell that well. So yeah, this is becoming a hard game to find. So we have this one for $110.
Yeah, there's a serious lack of games starring clowns.
Wouldn't you know it?
And when they do come out, they don't always do very well. Twisted
Earthworm
Metal did do well with a clown thing,
Yeah, I think they waited for the right time. Earthworm Jim for the Sega Genesis. This one is actually a really fun game. And it came with a black and white manual, believe it or not. That is OEM. I guess it saved on money for printing.
Yeah,
It went to like
yes, so. Is it like newsprint also?
No, it's actually pretty premium. But
All right.
but yeah, this is game manual and cartridge, and we have Earthworm Jam for $75.
That was a great game. That was really
It
surprising.
really was.
Earthworm Jam.
Earthworm Jam, okay. Oh, this one's probably gonna go
Earthworm
fast.
Jam sounds like a fun music festival.
Exactly, that's what they need to name it. GoldenEye 007. I mean, what can you say? It's all around amazing game. GoldenEye 007, $25.
Maybe one of the best pause menu musics ever. Oh, when it's paused, it's like boom, 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 boom. And then it's got that other background, like, I can't even sing it. Anyways, it's great.
I don't know. I think you did a pretty good job there.
Yeah, but it's also got the other background kind of. Anyways,
I think you did a wonderful
Oh,
job there.
thank you so much. I actually minored in video game music singing.
I believe you. Super Street Fighter 2 with the 4 new characters. We have this one for $25, and we have Mortal Kombat 2 with a few new characters. We have this one for $15.
That's right.
I always loved Reptile on that because he was such a cheesy bastard.
Oh, Reptile. $15
Here we have
is claimed.
You're down wrong.
Scotty _now_knows.
Here we have 3 copies of Pookerman. We have Pookerman Gold, Pookerman Red, and Pookerman Silver, otherwise known as Plata. So yeah, all these games came with dry batteries, and we actually installed brand new batteries, so they all save. We have all these; they're $50 each, respectively. So you want silver, gold, or red? $50.
Do you have a Famicom Disc Mario 2?
Oh my God. No, I don't. I think I have one on the way though.
Pilot _Frenchie's your guy.
Pilot, you know what? When it comes in, I know it's coming in. We're gonna send that over to you.
Wow. Wow. I was right. His heart grew 3 sizes today.
My heart? Oh yeah, heart. Here we have from HAL Laboratories.
But not in that dangerous way.
Yeah. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Pretty good game. It reminded me of one of those games where you're just like running on a ship or something like that, and all of a sudden you have to get power-ups. Kind of like Batman, or what is it, Shatterhand? Yeah, but something like that. Really good game. I think this is the one where you beat bitches with your hair.
Bring it a little bit closer. There we go. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
Starting to climb up there. $30.
Okay, so a little bit of something on the cartridge.
Yeah, and I like that void sticker that video game stores used to put.
Oh yeah.
To stop you from opening at the side.
And somebody decided to like peel it off, or maybe it just got used that much.
Yeah, exactly. Shame on them.
I know. Why would they go removing something like that?
Bastards. I'm calling the constable.
So that's why they would put the sticker on there to keep people from opening them up? I mean, it makes sense. I just never thought of that.
Yeah, nowadays, people put them over the security label, so when you rip it off, it says void right there, rather than ruining the game itself. But they weren't really thinking about that back in the day. They were just thinking about renting their games. So
yeah.
This is a 5-screw. You see right there, 5-screw Chubby Cherub from Bandai. We sold one of these last live events, and we had to get another one in. If you ever want to play as a cherub running around your dangle, hanging out, and you know, like fighting dogs and shit, this is the game for you. Chubby Cherub, 105.
Nice. Chubby Cherub. And it's a 5-screw.
Yeah, that's a bitch to find too. Let's give away.
Yeah, I've heard there's like, I forget how many 5-screw games there are. And there's a surprising number.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you ever find a Mega Man, a Gotcha, or a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out 5-screw, you're probably running into a little bit of money. So think about that whenever you're at garage sales or swap meets or thrift shops.
Gotcha, Tyson, or Mega Man.
Yeah.
5-screw. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You just created a bunch of competition.
Yeah. Stunt Race FX. Let's give this away. We'll give it away to the first person that says, Happy Holidays, Bill. Happy Holidays, Bill.
Wow. All right. Is anybody going to actually want to say that? It is quite a long pause.
Yeah, I know, right, man? Did I say something wrong?
Happy Holidays, Bull? I mean, that's a little too far off, I think. Sorry, Tony 2 Mil. I'm going to be a stickler on this one. Give it to RFA 2094, who correctly called me Bill.
Hey, listen, you're a bull to me, man. She's strong.
Strong like bull.
Strong like bull, yeah. There you go, Steeler. Here we go. WWF Royal Rumble and WWF Super WrestleMania. Both from Flying Edge. I love Royal Rumble more than WrestleMania, but it's probably because I love the characters in this one. This one had Macho Man, the Ultimate Warrior, Papa Shango, but this one had the Undertaker in it. And I was a big Undertaker fan as a kid. So you have Super WrestleMania for 20, and you have Royal Rumble for 15. Here's a big one. Here is in almost perfect condition. This is Fantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. It doesn't look like this game was played often or maybe played once and put back in the box. Game is in wonderful condition. The manual is in perfect condition and it comes with a map. The front looks wonderful. The back looks even better. The spine looks beautiful. And we have this one for 110 with the hint book, which is extremely rare. There's almost nothing on the census for the hint book.
Did you say the Royal Rumble was complete in box?
I didn't mention the oh, let me see. Royal Rumble is cart only, and WrestleMania is complete.
Okay.
But yeah, Fantasy Star 3 comes with the original hint book.
Nice.
And yeah, look at that.
That was a great game.
Yeah, I love the fact that they did wiring on this as well. So you get the hint book and the game for 110.
Nice. Yeah, I RFA, Tony 2 Mil, I agree. Great to have you guys here and everybody else as well.
All right.
Royal Rumble complete in box.
We'll do a few more games. What is it?
Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Do a few more games and then we'll wind down. We'll call it at 50. Star Fox with the FX chip. We have Star Fox for $20.
Nice. All right, $20 for the Star Fox.
Do a barrel roll.
Yep. Here we have Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. Wonderful port, and it was true to the arcade. Probably one of the best ports to the game consoles ever. We have this one at $18.
20's claimed. Scotty _now _knows. You got it.
We have two of those if there's any other one.
Okay.
All righty. Here's a good one. Here we have complete in box Neo Contra for the PlayStation 2. Didn't do a bad job of bringing it to the updated graphics. 2 players, just like the original Neo Contra. We have this one for $28. Alrighty. Here's a good one. I'm surprised I didn't put this one up earlier. Banjo-Tooie. Really, really awesome. Everybody thought that, hey, listen, was it going to be better than the first one? I think so. I think they did a really good job with Banjo-Tooie. Love the pun. $40.
Do you have Hyperstone Heist complete in box?
No, I have it loose.
How about Blue Stinger for the Dreamcast?
Oh, man, no, that game's eluded me for quite some time. Hyperstone Heist, it has a little bit of wear right here on the spine, but the game plays perfectly. And look at Video Games New York, void if removed. Look at that. That's insane.
They meant business.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah, I guess there was no Banjo 3.
I think they did on the Game Boy Advance. They did a Banjo.
Did they call it Banjo 3E?
No, I think it's called Banjo Pilot.
Banjo what?
Pilot.
Okay.
Expendable for the Sega Dreamcast. If you like your Contra games, but if you don't want to play Contra, this is the next best thing. So this is kind of like Sega Dreamcast's Contra.
A little bit to the left. There we go. It was off camera.
Yep, there we go. We have Expendables for $45.
Oh, I guess there was also a Nuts and Bolts, but that wasn't a true sequel for Banjo.
All right.
All right,
That's
guys.
pretty much it for the night.
We'll take a little look at the board here, see what's on it.
Remember, we have free shipping on everything. So the price you see is the true price you're going to pay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, shipping is covered.
Blue Stinger is not rare, but it's uncommon.
Okay. What was the condition on that Golgo 13?
I don't think it was played more than once. Still in the baggies.
And how much
Does have
was
some
it?
stuff there. It was 41.
Oh, look at that. It's been claimed. Trader
All right,
Bill
Bill.
underscore comics.
All right.
How much was the WrestleMania?
Sorry about that. Never took the stickers off, right? WrestleMania is $20. And Royal Rumble was 15.
How about 18 for Neo Contra?
Yeah, why not? Let's just do it.
Wow. All right. Sin66 underscore Joe.
All right.
Yeah, and if you want to display anything, they make some nice acrylics if you want to display some of your games too.
Okay.
I know
We have a lot of stuff on the board.
How about 25 for both wrestling games?
No. They're already almost at cost. We'll do 30 on that one.
All right, Tony 2 mil, $30. All right, $30. Tony 2 mil is going to take the pair. So we're kind of, let's do another scan through the stuff that's still on the board. He also has 3 Pokemon games for the Game Boy. How about Expendable for 35?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Where's the damn remote? I enjoy getting to say that handle. I really lean into it. I imagine like I'm a cranky old guy sitting on a recliner.
Get off my lawn.
Yelling at the people in the room, where's the damn remote?
It was right here. Holding it, Mr. Gill.
All right, look at that. There's some Pokemon games. There's silver, gold, and blue, or red. They're really creative with the names on those early ones.
Very creative. All right.
Guys, last call on anything? Does he have Getaway for the PS2?
I don't have Getaway.
Okay. All right, well, Gil, this has been a lot of fun. Really appreciate you. I always love when you come on, and yeah, you always have such awesome stuff. And
I appreciate
very knowledgeable. I always learn a few things too.
Do you want to clear the board?
Well, let's try it. All right. So everything on the board?
It looks like it comes up to about, I apologize, $1,600 for everything. We'll clear the board for $1,300.
All right. Next, that includes the sealed Killer Instincts. So $1,600 in value on the board. We're scanning through it now. $1,300 takes it. Or if somebody can get close to that number, I mean, put an offer out there. Maybe it'll work. But you'll get all of this. You just knocked $300 off. It's like you're only paying $100 for the Killer Instinct.
Yep.
Well, 110.
All right.
Anybody want to make a play for it? Okay. It's got to give him a second because it's, we got the 30-second lag and then, they're using their abacus right now. Maybe calling their financial planner. Okay. All right, Gil. A lot of fun. Like I said, as always, please give him a follow if you haven't. Anything you want to say before we go?
No, thanks to everybody for hanging in with us tonight, especially if you're on the East Coast. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. If you're on the West Coast, it's 10 o'clock at night. You've been with us for quite some time. We really do appreciate it, and we hope to bring you guys some stuff next year in January. And really get those tickets for Elite Comics 11 Expo for March 8th and 9th. We would definitely be privileged to have you guys there and just shoot the shit and chat with you guys about gaming and books and cards and collectibles. It would be wonderful.
Yeah. Let's meet. I'm looking forward to meeting Gil in person. I imagine you guys might be too. So, it'll be the popular booth. Everybody's going to be gaming at your booth the whole time.
Yeah, man. I'm a handsome son of a bitch. Kim fought off like 2 other bitches just to get me, so.
Nice. And humble.
I'm going to pay for that one later. Bill,
All right,
it's
Gil.
been a pleasure. Everybody, thank you. Sin, Tony, Pilot, Death Cult, RFA, everybody that was here tonight. Pat, where's Dan Remote Warriors, Scotty, everybody. We love doing this. This is fun for us, so thanks for being with us.
Yeah. All right. Happy holidays. Take care. We'll see y'all soon.
We love you guys.